Yo, 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 yo. It's match day, people. It's match day. Jamaica in St. Vincent to take on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's your boy Jason Gooner. You know we're in the studio. We're ready to watch the game, ready to analyze, ready to make sure that Jamaica do what they need to do. I can't do much about it, but the support always will help them, right, people? So we're there. We're going to critically watch the game. You know our style over here. Watch it, try to break down, tell you what happened in the game at halftime, and try to predict what will happen before the game starts. So basically, the news will be coming in right away as far as the lineups. So we're going to check on that first and foremost. I think the squad just dropped. So we do have the starting lineup out, people, and we'll get that for you on the screen. But this is a YouTube program. So on YouTube, you have to do me a few favors. That is very simple as well. On the screen of whatever device you're watching, there'll be a thumbs up button. I need you to click on that. That will give me a like on the video. That helps me because it will get it further out into the algorithm, get people knowing that we're live, we're here to bring you the football scene. Of course, you can also support by sharing the video amongst your peer groups. Let people know that we are live as well. And the more people that know that, then the more you have more likes, more views, and that is what we want to do here. And of course, if you're brand new to the channel, never been here before, please do consider dropping a subscription because this is the place where you will get a lot of football content, breaking down the game, analyzing the game, banter, jokes, and yes, it's just going to be an overall good time if you are a fan of the game of football. And more than likely, if you're here, somehow you like football, because you probably wouldn't have made it here. See? So big up to everybody in the building, as I said. We're going to have a great show tonight. Hopefully, the Reggae Boyz have a great game as well, because that will make life a lot better for everybody. See? So that's what we are. That's what we're doing, people. That's what we're doing. We're going to have the live watch along, as I said. Let me try to get the lineup on the screen for you guys. Of both teams, if possible. Let's see, Gold Cup. Wow, Trinidad got the win. 2-1 over Cuba in Cuba. Big result for them. Suriname, Martinique about to kick off now. Bermuda, Honduras, St. Vincent, Jamaica. So no lineup here. So let me check another place. From where the other place I move like the best. Yes, people, smash up the like button. Big win for Trinidad. Away from home. Nice. No lineup yet there. But I'm hide the lineup from the people. Alright, starting 11 is on Insta. MLS the man. Yeah, Skull. Upon him debut, Skull. Big goal. What you mean? And he play good otherwise as well. England and 20 game mad. Yo, I never did watch none of it, bro. I did watch England and then I did watch Cuba and Trinidad. And the two games them I really did watch in the last little while. And then before I jump on the stream, I try sort out some things in the yard and then just hop on. So alright, the starting 11 is out, people. So let me get that on the screen. I see Bala Bailey head in the picture, so I know he must start. All right, so here's the starting 11. So Andre Blake in goal, Sule McCullough, Amari Bell, Ethan Pinnock, Richard King, Dexter Lemby Kisa, Bobby Reed, Isaac Hayden, Shamar Nicholson, Leon Bailey, Damari Gray, people. So, wow, that is the starting 11 on the screen. Let me get my tactical pad up and gunning so I can make the changes. But that's the starting lineup, people. Tell me what you think about that starting lineup, how you rate it. What kind of formation you think we're going to be in. I have an idea still. What it's going to look like. Wait, here now we're 14. We'll change that then, people. Okay. we're at 12. That team usually weighs. Why will you fling the 14 point? Yeah, them never put the numbers on the bench player, them, you know. And Sule are wear the 16. So Lati to the bench. Sule Makala starting. So I think it will look like this. 4-2-3-1. Read. Yeah, alright. So when I think about the squad, check. Big up. Ty, bless up yourself. Who's on the bench? Why the writing kind of small, man. Make it a little larger. So the bench there, Shaquan Davis, Jamali Waite, Joel Latibo there, Fitzroy Cummins, Christopher Ainsworth, Kyle Ming. So that 1, 2, 3, 4 defender. Jashawn Anglin midfielder, Tyreek Magee midfield, Warner Brown forward, Cephas forward, Dixon forward, Demario Phillips midfielder. So yeah, 3 midfielder, 3 forward and 4 defender, 2 keep up on the bench. And of course, Latibo there can play midfield as well, so he's kind of both. So yeah, that's the starting lineup, people. When I think about that, when I think about the starting lineup, I guess the big surprise probably would be Sule Makala in the starting lineup. Probably wouldn't have predicted that, right? But this is how I think it will look on the pitch today. When I see that lineup. So Duke said he thinks it's decent. He would probably select the same starting 11. Yeah, all right. All right. I don't see any issue with it. I think Makala, of the midfielders that were chosen for the role you want him to play in this game, I think he's the best choice. If you're not going to play Latibo there in midfield, which I have no problem with, because, you know, I just feel like he's better at centre-back. So yeah, this is what I think it will look like. You know, Bobby Reid will get that freer role in midfield. I think Hayden and Makala will be more protective of the back four. And I think the back four will look like this. So at the back four, right, we had the front three and the cam right are the most attacking midfielder, right? And the only sub was Latibo there was in midfield and Makala comes in for him. So yeah, let me see if I can find St. Vincent's starting lineup so I can see how close that we got to that. Big up anybody who tuned in for the tactical preview show, where we try to break down what we think we're going to see today in the game. I think it was a good show, very informative. So let me see if I did my research well. And Ezra Hendrickson picked the team that I picked. Them say it's sold out, people. Well, the double decker sold out. SVG now put out them 11, brother. Them say, say it's a secret, you know. But the double decker sold out, them say. So Ty said it looks good, give it a 10. All right. Well, one person said they would have picked the same 11 if they were the coach. Another person said it looks good. You know, we have subs that should be able to can make a good impact. Yeah, I agree. Cephas. I mean, to be honest, Cephas, Dixon in a game like this could make an impact. Yes, I believe. You know, I don't really trust Magee, but you know, he'll probably have to get a run at some point. think the midfielders is where, Hayden hasn't really been able to get through 90 minutes every time. So I don't know if he lasts the 90 minutes either. So we're going to have to use the bench a bit, I think. For sure. Player them a leave for go to the stadium. Show you guys this. Yo, so this is the guys leaving to go to the stadium. Pinnock say, yo, a Nike sponsor me, and I wear an Adidas boot. Man, them I got a game. Leon, who need if you kill them. One Dexter, one Bobby. No balance theme thing there. Amari, Boza, ready for them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is it right here. Yeah, man, excitement building up. We need a win start, you know. Bless up Corey MP, Wagwan, bless up Punrai. Yeah, man, I have to put in the work, man. Punrai said 9 for the squad. All right, let me get the squad back on the screen so people can go and vote on it. I mean, look, as I said, of the contingent of the midfielders, I think Sule, for what we need him to do in the position I'm going to play, I like how him do it the best. So I would say Sule would have get the nod there. And I've never been completely thrilled with Latibo there as a midfielder. I think he does good things in terms of what he does off the ball, winning the ball. But, I think on the ball, sometimes he's found wanting in that midfield area. So I'm okay with giving Sule a run in that position to see how it looks. So I would probably say I give the starting lineup based on what he had to pick from. I give it a 9. Because I just need to see how the pivot look with Hayden and McCullough. Just need to see how that look because McCullough can cover the ground. He gets around well. I think he's true. What he's really good at is his positioning and kind of reading the game. He doesn't really rely on the speed. So I just want to see how it looks speed wise because St. Vincent and the Grenadines do everything at 100 miles an hour. So the one-on-one, I'm just gonna try kick and run sometimes and run around you. So just want to see how they function with that. But I think they should be okay. But yeah, I don't mind the team at all. I think Bailey, Gray, Nicholson, Reed, that's a nice front four. I think they can do some damage to this defense. Still trying to locate the St. Vincent starting lineup. See if an angling off the bench, says Duke. I will not put Maggie on the field. I don't know why he's in it now. Well, he's on it, So if I would like to think if he's on it, then I don't know. Probably get a game, but I think the Mario Phillips playing better right now. So that would have more give him the run than Maggie. Hope no Lati in the middle. Well, gang stalking, you get your wish. That is the midfield right there. If you can see that on the screen. That is the midfield. Jamaica on the left, of course. So you have Blake in goal, King and Pinnock as centre backs, left back Amari Bell, right back Dexter Lembikisa. Midfield, I think it's gonna look like this, like a double pivot in midfield with Isaac Hayden and Sule McCullough. Then you have Bobby Reed in front of them, and then you have Damari Gray on the left, Bailey on the right, and Shamar Nicholson up front. Yeah, I think it's gonna look like that. Yes, people, that is it. So make this a little bigger. Yeah, man. I say, you just a beg for that for go on and that go on. God good all the time, bro. You know that. Yo, please do smash up the like button, people. I have a few of you in the building right now, and the likes them match up, people. So, all right, yeah, the likes them doing all right. That's good. Yeah, the first time I ever dropped one of them like poll, I see if it actually work. Look like it works so far still. All right, people. So, what I was doing, yeah, looking for St. Vincent starting lineup. I don't know why the man them hide them starting lineup, Oh. Yeah, so I have the Discord link in the comment section, just in case people gonna have trouble watching the game. You don't know. My only rule with my Discord is no sound, because I don't want no problems. I don't want the sound to forward through you. So, who them people up on Insta want to follow me? This look like a chopper. All right. Search SVG. Brother, them now want to put out them team people. Can't see it. Let me try Concacaf for once. Will Concacaf actually do it for once, people? Will they actually have the damn stuff on their site? Big G up full, bro. Oh, go on. There, So you like your lineup? Yeah, man, it can go on, man. You have more than 23 men in St. Vincent. Just check their voting list and yo, it'll feel like be a nice watch when you watch the game. Like I said, John, Karen Hernandez Andrade says a woman a ref the game tonight. No disrespect. No lineups, people. Just a page. I should have known Concacaf wasn't going to have it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Lineups. Nice. All right. This is it, people. So I'm going to get this on the screen now. And then we go back to the tactical manager. So them forward again with this back five business, but I tell you, the man them don't set up like back five, Barnum Bob. Alright, so Barnum Bob. Man come take where a man game. It's another recruit that them bring in. St. Vincent is a left back. Looks like he will be starting on the left tonight. Jazzy. He plays in England in the National League. Charles. Alright, let me see. So watch this, people. We say love when the woman them ref. I love it when the game I go on. Bro, I go on. But there, They are ready for the match. You know, ready up yourself for the match. Find a site where I show me everything. Go work with it for now. Alright, so this is the St. Vincent lineup. Lemos Christopher in goal. Tristan Marshall right back. Hold on there. Reach or something. Oh, see the starting 11, yeah. Man, them actually did have it. Let me see. All right, so Andrew Johnson get the start. He is from Charlotte. He's a young player. So they're putting him right in at center back. It says a back five on the screen, people, but I'm telling you, this guy Joseph in the midfield, Micah Joseph, he's a youngster as well. He's only about 21. He's going to be playing midfield, like defensive midfield. Him and Kenaya Joseph. Then Spring and Adams will be a little bit more forward. That's Shaq Adams and Dial Spring. And then up front, I think, is their two most dangerous players in terms of attacking. That is Alex Anderson. I think he is probably their best player. Plays for North Carolina FC in the USL Championship. And Cornelius Stewart as well. At this point, a journeyman is about 35, but he's very good on the set pieces in terms of swinging in the ball from wide. Also, direct set pieces and corners as a decent strike. So, very accurate too. So, yeah, very surprised though that John isn't playing. I see him. Is he on the bench? It looks like he's not even on the bench. There's a John, but his first name is not E. And that's the guy I was saying we need to watch out for on the set pieces. So we'll have to look and see. But the new players that are in, Jazzy Barnum Bob, he's brand new. He plays in England in the conference. Andrew Johnson, he's at Charlotte FC, playing more for their like second team, reserves team. Those are the two players that would have came in that, haven't really been with them in this campaign just yet. And they jump right into the starting lineup. So, yeah, a few changes. Barta goes to the bench. He had been playing recently. Also, I thought Kyle Edwards might have started. Pierre, he's been starting. He's on the bench. So, yeah, Ezra Hendrickson doing his recruiting, finding players, putting them right in the lineup. So let's see how they adapt to the Concacaf football. I think it will probably be more of a 4-2-3-1, to be honest, for this team. I think when you look at their players, I think Joseph and Joseph, I think they will both be playing midfield, like deeper in the midfield. And then, let me see, where's Adams? Shaq Adams. So I'm just putting the right players on the field for St. Vincent so I can see how I think it will look tactically when the game starts. Might be more of a 4-3-3 for them. I see the players and where them play. All right, so I have Adams. I think he'll probably be off the right. Joseph, and then where's Micah? Micah Joseph, number 15. Micah Joseph. Yes, I think it will look kind of like this. All right, let me show you guys on the tactical board what I'm talking about. So this will be the two teams. We're about 35 minutes from kickoff. So let's see. Yeah, good question, RR. What's the score predictions? Now that we know the lineups, we know the teams. I think this is what it is more than likely going to look like for both teams. I need to make the changes around the back as well. So we have Andrew Johnson and Nigel Charles. Well, the ball them ready, people. Think a joke thing. Think a joke thing. All right, so the player that I thought was going to be crucial ain't even playing. I have Andrew Johnson, youngster. And Nigel. Barta. And then Barta away a game. Charles. Alright, so that is it right there. I know they have it as a 5, but I think this is what it's going to look like, people, right there. So both teams. Yeah. So let's play. Time to kick off. Let me see who made the bench. Solomon, Velox, Abraham. Their reserve keeper is actually at West Ham. He's only like 18. So I have a lot of youth. A couple of them are like 18, 20, 21. And then I have some experience to 35. So everything. But score predictions, people. Score predictions. It's time. We're running from the predictions long enough. It's time now to drop some score predictions, people. Now that we have seen the starting lineup, we have seen everything. What do you guys think as far as the score predictions? These are the two starting lineups. This is what I tactically predict it will look like. Both teams kind of playing the same system, a 4-2-3-1. And we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I think based on the players, though, this is how it should look. Joseph and Spring could interchange, but I think Spring can pop up from midfield with a goal, so he might be the one. And I think from time to time, the shape will look more like a 3 in midfield because Spring can play deeper in the midfield as well. So, yeah, it could be also like this. Or Joseph in the middle and Joseph on this side and Spring on this side. It could be like that as well. Yeah. Because Anderson have freedom, Adams have freedom, Stewart have freedom. Those 3 players, them can pretty much pick up more spaces. Now, if Pierre was starting, he would keep the width. He would stay mostly wide. But I think Adams going to want to, find the game as well as Anderson. But Anderson does, when he gets the ball, he likes to run at pace down the wing as well. So I think Anderson is the one we have to watch more than anybody. He's the one that gets the crowd going as well with his runs. And as I said, they don't want to be giving away cheap fouls because Stewart does have a good delivery from set piece. But I have a lot of, big players that should be able to deal with that. So hopefully that won't be too much of an issue for Jamaica. Keys to the game, as I said, don't rush the ball game. And I know we want to go and attack, we want to get goals, but I think with St. Vincent, their press can get disorganized if you make them chase. So we just need to have little spells where we're playing those little passes, and then those balls over the top in behind will be there for us, because I do think that they struggle with the deeper runs from midfield. So if we can get some interchanging with Bobby and Bailey and Gray and Bobby, and then the runner is coming from inside to more, from a deeper runner, balls are dropping it to Gray, and then Reed running in behind, plays like that. I think we can really get some joy against this team. But we have to have the patience to make sure that we're building up the team so that we have the support in attack. Because if we can get numbers and overloads, I think their organization can go. Now, physically, they're not going to give up. They're going to fight. But I think if you're tactically aware, tactically smart enough, especially in the attacking third, if you just space yourself properly, you'll be able to open them up. So, as I said, we just have to exhibit a bit of patience. Don't rush the game. Play to our characteristics, play fast when it's needed. But I think the key to this game is going to be not being so in a rush. You know what I mean? So I think if we just take our time, play the football, we will be able to create some space against this team. You have to remember as well, when I look at this back line, two other players is like literally the first time they're really playing. So, is that something we can take to our advantage? Is the organization going to be all the way up for them? Not sure. They have had some games recently, but it looks like the coach has thrown in a lot of the players that weren't in those games with Grenada. So it should be even footing as far as the players having time together to play. And I would think that with our relationships of our players on the field, for most of them, they have been playing with each other a little bit longer. So I think those are things that are advantages for us. And I think when you look at the overall quality, definitely I would say Jamaica has more quality than St. Vincent, player for player. So I think if we do our jobs, the coach has a set game plan and they stick to it, I think we should be able to get this result. I think Andre Blake will have to make 1 or 2 good saves. And I think because he does that, I think we'll keep a clean sheet. And I'm going to say Jamaica wins this match 2-0 tonight. 2-0. 2-0 to Jamaica. I think we'll probably miss a few chances, and it could have been more than 2. As I said, I think Blake will make a few big stops to keep it at 0. But I think Jamaica wins 2-0. And my hope is that it's not a 1-0 until the 87th minute. Then we get a 2. Hopefully we can get the 2-0 early in the second half, or maybe even 2 in the first half, just so we can chill out. So my prediction, people, honestly, 2-0 to Jamaica. We keep the clean sheet. Yes. You're up on the grind. Yeah, man. On the grind, them thing, you're probably a lifesaver, brother. Trust me. Make the time pass. So go one more. 3-0. Jamaica wins. Thanks for letting me know. 2-0 Jamaica win, or 2-1, 3-1. All right. So Swamptivity, give it 3 score. But I'm saying 2-0 Jamaica first, so I'll give him that one there. Corey MPA said 2-1 Jamaica. All right, Corey, big up. Yo, Demo, bless you, bro. Oh, go on. Congrats on the league title, bro. Yeah, man. Arnos Vale, better than clap. Chili said, bless up. Bless up, Chili. Oh, go on. Yeah, man, let's go Reggae Boyz, You get a break from City headache today. Bobby and Bowser get goals. Gray, Bobby and Bowser get goals. Bailey misses 2. John will start. Where say 3-1 Jamaica, say Chile. 3-1. All right, Baker say him not change him score. All right, Baker. So, we did see some people give some ratings to the starting 11. Demo, what do you think about the 11? In terms of get a score. Get the 11 get some 10, Or you out the road, bless up, bro. Take time on the road. Right now, I beat this, but I soon put it on a commercial and go get my real drinks for the game, You know what I'm going to name say? Starting 11, get a 7. All right. Yeah, I get a 9 because I'm not even about to say why I get the 9, but I get a 9. Out of the player them were there for pick. Yeah, I get a 9. Just one thing more that change. That's why I get a 9. But I'm not going to know what more that change. Go ahead. But there's no say it almost one more that pick. With the squad we have, the 11 gets a 9. Yeah, same thing we said, Chile. Out of the player there, when you look on, all right, I'm sure no. Namesake. Allow it, no, man. No. We're not go to the monkey tonight. No. Well, I have options still. Like what Jamaica play, I go just beat Old Faithful. Ray. Where to watch? Well, Jamie, if you I don't know where you live, but if you're in the States, it's on FS2. And if you're in Jamaica, I don't know what it's on, you know. Somebody in the comment let me know what it's on in Jamaica. I'm not even sure. Never talked to my pops today. Here, man. Just make the rounds again about the play. No, Palmer in for Macala. Well, Palmer not in the squad, you know. So you could have probably get a score there a little more. 3-2. John O'Demo. Demo want me have a headache. Well, Jamie, to be honest with you, I have a pin link in the comment section for my Discord. Just click on it from now and join my Discord server, and I'm going to show the game in there too. Or you need to watch Amari. Mad. Are you a Luton Town fan, Jamie? Let me know. Remember me tell you yesterday about the defense, bro. Bell, Pinnock, King, Dexter. Yeah, you did. And I had that. I had that as the defense. The only thing I had different was Latin midfield and Makala on the bench. That's the only thing. But that wasn't my side. That was just me predicting the 11. You would put in Williams. We not nobody named Williams Duke. What you talking about? What kind of trolling Duke that man? About Williams. I know Williams Duke. Which Williams you attack? I must Brian you attack. Because Brian have to play in a youth. I must Brian you attack. I'm from England. Need to watch Amari Bell. Oh, yeah, I'm still that already. Okay, Luton Town. So you're a big Luton fan. Mad. I hope to stay up, you know. I hope to blow or stay up, star. You know, Amari go down a League One, brother. Yes. All right, Jamie. Big up yourself. But, yeah, just join the Discord from now, Jamie, because that's where the game will be. So you know the issues when time the match has start. So the Amari Bell fans them are roll out. Big up T-Boys TV. I guess that must be like a Luton fan page or something. Big up. If you don't have no way to watch the game, just click on the Discord. Big up on yourself. Palmer forward out the squad. Yeah, Phillips came in for him. That's exactly what happened, Demo. Yeah. In Jamaica, you can watch it at Savannah Park. Man, get rid of us out the company and leave Ray and the Neville. Namesake. True. I don't know why leave out we. Because, you know, some certain things don't need to be said. You know what I mean? Big G said 3-0. All right. Big G, big up. Luton YouTuber, mate. Mad. All right. I'm going to make sure I'm subscribe because you know, so I want to have the scoop on all things Amari, you know. May I drop a subscribe over the T-Boys. See there? Look on your live and the first thing, relegation looming. Why I hope to stay up. Trust me, I'm hoping to stay up. Jeez. I want the boss drop down to that league at all. At all. Yeah, man, blessings. We know you're gonna do the same, mate. Big up. Alright, so yeah, this is the team, you know, people. This is the team. So I was trying to figure out earlier, like, I don't want me have this main screen, because we can start a play-by-play thing and make that go and run. But I don't know. I don't know if I care about them something there. Let me know. Yeah. Yeah, join the call. Join the call on my Discord. Yeah. And once you're in there, let me see if you're in there. I'm going to look at it now. Let me see. You're gonna get there, Jamie. Is that you? Yeah, you made it, Jamie. All right. So look, all I'm gonna do, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna open it from now, so you know, say it can really happen. What? Free trial. I'm not do that still. Make selection. Do. What is? Share this. It not work. Hold on, the people. Hold on, the people. Let me see why this is not working. Respect. Oh, so Jamie, you follow T-Boys. That's why you get your Luton news. Okay, so now look for a way to watch Amari and find this. Big up. What really are going for this? I watch nothing, people. We're gonna sort it out. We are gonna sort it out. All right, hold on. I've always liked Amari Bell. I feel like since this recent injuries that he's had, I haven't seen him really get back to the level that I think he has been and can be. But I think this most recent run of games, he's definitely been a lot more consistent. So my hope is that he can continue to keep that form that he's been on of late. I think when he does well for Jamaica, he tends to go back and play well. So yeah. Yeah. I think the injuries have gotten to him a bit. This last set of injuries he had. But I think like really, really recent, I think he's been playing better. Like this last time since he's been back from injury. I don't know if you agree, but I can see like some improvement again. Match a kick off in about 15 minutes. Okay, there it is. Now, let me see if it's doing that because I'm trying to get it to play. Here. Hold on. Yo, I can hear it. No. Turn that off. Hey, the only thing you guys that what I always get worried when he controls the ball for too long with heavy touches. Yeah, he doesn't. For Jamaica, he tends to play very safe. I feel like a part of me kind of wishes he would take more chances, but then maybe that's why we don't see that so much for Jamaica. Maybe he takes more chances for Luton. Feels a bit more safe. I don't know, but for Jamaica, he tends to play really safe. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but sometimes, you kind of would want him to, um, what am I do? Hold on there. Hold on there, people. May I try to sort out the Discord properly. No, not this window. This window. All right, now we should be good. Glad them a show a feature. He does indeed. You want to see players take risks. Yeah, I mean, look, calculated, but sometimes in order to break down the other team, in order to break the line with a pass, it's going to take some risk. You have to take risk in football at some point, But as I said, calculated. You don't want to be Superman and just do it in the wrong situation. But yeah, I think that's a part of it. You have to be able to take some risk, for sure. I'm going for a 2-0 Jamaica. 2-0 Jamaica. Yeah, I think we'll probably win by a bigger margin when we go home. But for this one, I'm thinking 2-0. I think Blake keeps the clean sheet. I think he makes a couple big saves, But I think he does keep the clean sheet, though. I really do. Yeah, man, Jean-Pierre. It's the pinned comment in the comment section, right at the top. Just click on that and in the Discord, bro. I get some right now them a show some wait name there. Romelu Lukaku something. But as soon as next one, even about 10 minutes, then we flip over to the game. But have you seen the starting lineup and thing, Marlon? I'm sure you have. But this is what I think it will look like tactically. Yep. Yeah, man, the game will be on. I think. I don't know why it just cut off. All right, it looks like I won't be able to do it that way, which is fine because it keep on cutting it off. I think I know why actually. All right. So plan B, people. Plan B. I have to know for pivot if you need for pivot, Okay. All right, let me turn back on my mic. Yeah, people. I was sorting out the Discord. Got a call out to tech as well. So big up. Thanks again for tuning in. All those dropping in. Dropping Latif Fasule is a shocker. Yeah. That's the big call of the day. That's the big call of the day, as Marlon said, Jean-Pierre fan. That's the big call. That's the big call. I was on the phone. But no, it's not your phone. It's my phone. I need to figure out why these things keep popping up though. The part I may not understand. The pop-up block a dead and it's still a pop-up. It's a madness. So, no man, this is impossible. People, I'm tired for see the commercial them about other things, man. Show me the game. 5 minutes to kick off, you know, what I do. Keep on dropping your score predictions, people. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Mine is 2-0 Jamaica. McCullough, it seems like seems like an easy call to me. Best in his position in the best team in the league. He performed well in his last national call-ups and even scored. Well, maybe that's what the coach is thinking as well. I mean, half the team basically, or half the outfield players basically are from the league. So if that's the case, I mean, some of them have to play. So King and McCullough is playing. And I have no issue with McCullough, to be honest. Let me tell you, I'm going to score today. Mad. I would have put Phillips there, if anything. Put a runner next to Hayden. I mentioned that Rob Smith, like both players kind of are more positional defenders. You know, they're not really runners per se. So could that be an issue? But I think they should be able to handle what's coming at them in terms of that. But I did mention that, Rob, that both of them kind of have similar traits, which sometimes you want to kind of have a balance between the two. So, but let's see. I think it can still work. All right, people, we're getting footage. Discord, let me know in this comment section if there's any issues. Again, sorry for the no sound, but I am going to be commentating on the game, so don't worry. If it's your first time, I trust me, you won't be let down by the commentary. You'll be okay. So, Rob Smith saying, think we'll light them up 4-0. All right, Rob. Rob said we've done them. I went for half of that. I went for 2-0. Let's see, Miss Karen now. Miss Karen walking out to ref the game. Looks like she has a whole female officiating crew. So the two assistants and the main referee is a woman. Good to see the progression in the game. The last time we had a woman referee was when we played Canada, and there was some controversy with the penalty, and it was the first time I can remember us using VAR in Jamaica, and then she ended up giving the penalty. So, or no, it wasn't a penalty. It was, they said he was offside and he wasn't. I think that's what it was. How has Dexter been recently? I'm not following his progress. Well, Dexter, he's at Derby now, but not Derby, sorry, he's at Barnsley now, but he hasn't really, hit the ground running for them per se. I mean, he has made a few appearances, but I would have thought that he would have been able to kind of, bulldoze, not bulldoze, but get his way really into that starting 11. He has played 6 times for a total of 155 minutes so far. So, as I said, not really getting the amount of time that I think he would really want, Yeah, 6 games in League One so far. I think all substitute appearances. And the last 2 fixtures he didn't play. So he didn't play against Blackpool on the 8th, and he didn't play against Mansfield on the 15th. But prior to that, since he has gotten to the club on the 2nd of February, he has made 6 appearances off the bench. But he didn't play in the last 2 fixtures that they played. Teams walking out people. Looks like it's raining in St. Vincent. So we'll see how that affects the play, if at all. The captain's walking out. Andre Blake, of course, for Jamaica. Olex Anderson from St. Vincent. So it's the Reggae Boyz versus the Vincy Heat. All my Discord people, let me know. Why the sexism? Oh, what kind of sexism? I don't know. What kind of sexism, bro? Maggie didn't start. See the starting lineup there on the screen. I know it might be kind of small still. Top 20, Alistair, whatever his name is, look like a bug. Top 20, Alistair? Who are you talking about? Should have been sent off in the first half. Oh, you're talking. Oh, I think I know who you're talking. I think I know who you're talking. Jamaican anthem ringing out in the stadium. Hey boy, Dimmy, stand up straight when the anthem I play. Alright, let me see. People keep smashing that like button. Keep on smashing that like button, please, and thanks. But what kind of sexism may I go on with? That more no. So still some seats available, it looks like, in the stands in St. Vincent. They said they sold out their double decker, but the single decker no look full. So, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Canada versus Mexico, yeah, talk. Yeah, Jesse Marsh, that's how they play. That's how they play. I mean, they had a few decent little chances to score a goal. They definitely should have gotten a penalty, for sure. So that game go 1-1, you never know. And for all that suicidal pressing, it took a wonder strike from a free kick from Jimenez to really seal it in the end. Oh, Duklan talk about. Oh yeah. This guy the first for white people and the first for be a chauvinistic person. Did you see the comment about women and yeah. Me just see it mindset. Me just see it. My apologies. This guy don't have no manners, you know. Duke probably love get tied up on them thing there. So them have the 3 in midfield. I'm tell you, say 4 in the back for them, man. Cause based on the player them have. Yeah, we need it. All right, so if the coach need a sub, me there, coach. I have on my jersey already. I don't know if you want me to play. Oh, sorry, discard, folks. I mean, clear the screen. I don't know. I guess this is going to pop up every now and again. Mexican ref, you know. Not bother with the teeth, you know. Fourth official are Mexican too. Yo, rain a fall hard out there still, you know. But the field look nice, man. All right, so Jamaica team. Blake in goal. Amari, left back. Big up Luton. Dexter Lembikisa, Richard King, Ethan Pinnock, backline. Isaac Hayden and McCullough deeper in midfield. Bobby Reed, a little more advanced. Then you have Gray on the right, Bailey on the left, and Nicholson in the middle, and the graphic in the screen. So let's see if that's how it actually is going to be on the day. I don't think so. I think it'll probably be flipped the other way, but let's wait and see what is really going on. So let me just get this how they say it's gonna be. So I had the systems correct. Let's see if I get their system right. I think I should. Anderson, Adams. Yeah, people, so it's time to kick off. Karen about to blow the whistle. Duke, behave. And yeah, this is it. I wish I could stop that from happening, but don't really have a way. I'll work with it as much as I can. If I got a chance to play, which position would I choose to play? In this team right here, Boza. When Boza tired, just put me on. We must get our next goal. Promise you. And we're underway, people. Here's St. Vincent, Johnson. Pass it over to Charles. Charles goes wide to Barnum Bob. Barnum Bob drops it back. Charles goes long. First ball. Told to get up there is Anderson. Flicked over the top by McCullough, but it's cut out. Pinnock doesn't control, just boots it up the field, but it goes right to Gray's foot. Good drop off to Bell, and Bell is caught late. He's told to get up. St. Vincent on the ball. Nobody can control the ball. Here's Hayden. Hayden plays wide to Bailey. Bailey cuts inside in space. Moving infield, still on the ball. Drops it back. Dexter one time to Hayden. Hayden now. Bailey making a run. Forces it to Bailey really, and it goes out of play for a throw-in. So first minute of play here, the ball is moving around. One thing I will say, the pitch looks immaculate from what I can see. Let's see if the rain or anything make it cut up. But right now, the pitch look really good. Here's Barnum Bobby's plays in the conference for Chelmsford Town. Pinnock heads that forward. Here's Nicholson. That time, he's also told to get up. So this referee is like, you have to die to get a foul. And here comes St. Vincent, the first break of the game. Coming with speed. Here's Stewart. He has pulled wide to the right side. He drops it back to Marshall. Marshall goes back to Johnson. Johnson infield. And that's a good reverse pass wide. This is Stewart. Still wide on this right wing. Flicks it across with his left foot. But that's a poor pass. Bailey controls and takes possession. Here's King on the ball. Looking forward. Looking long. Still looking. chips it over to Gray. That's a good pass. Drop back now to Bell. Bell has time. Goes back to Pinnock. For the first time, Jamaica on the ball. Here's Hayden. Hayden finds Bell. Bell tries to beat his man down the wing and good pressing from Stewart, but Bell makes sure to keep possession. Drops it back now. Stewart looks like he's playing on this right side. Maybe Anderson playing through the middle currently. I think they will keep interchanging that. It looks like... No, right now it looks like Anderson... Okay, no. Stewart is now returning to that more central role. Adams is on this right side. Looks like they just switched in that phase of play there. So man's scouting properly, man. Have the people them set up almost perfect. Only thing is Micah Joseph is the most attacking midfielder. Spring and the other Joseph, Kenaya Joseph, are deeper in midfield. That's a ball down the line. This one will be chased by Bobby Reed, but Christopher easily will control. 3 minutes on the clock. Just getting going here. I need to move these off in the discard. Sorry, discard fans. Drop back. Adams. Now they go long. That's cut out by Pinnock, and it's going to be a throw into St. Vincent. Right in front of the Jamaica bench. That must be, what am I name? Paul Simpson. The new assistant coach there. And there's Ezra Hendrickson. So McLaren is the one sitting on the bench. And the assistant is kind of on the touchline, it looks like. And that will be cleared by... It's going to be a throw into St. Vincent. Or is it a throw in? Who is the throw for? Oh, Demi can't believe it's their throw. So it's a throw to St. Vincent. Marshall will take it right in front of the Jamaica bench. They go short. Good step by McCullough there, winning the first ball. And that one was already out of play. It's going to be another throw, basically in the same spot. That's not Steve McLaren that they're showing on the screen, but we need to get people around him, and that's a good run by Bobby. He's into space now. Here comes the challenge, and very long leg defender here. Charles gets the challenge in. Bobby Reed tried to go where the space was, and he was tracked well. Jamaica on the ball in their own half. Here's King. Over to Hayden. Hayden goes wide. This is Dexter. Dexter infield to Leon. Leon goes to switch the play. Will that make it? It will. Good control by Gray. Cuts in field. Has some space. Looking for a pass. Plays it wide. Here's Dexter under pressure. Didn't see the person coming there. Loses the ball. Good block there by Bailey. Bailey back in possession. Can he get it? He can. No call again. Gray had Dexter. And that's that second phase of defending I was telling you about. So one thing is for sure, this referee will not be calling any kind of cheap fouls. There have been 4 questionable no calls already. And one thing, she's consistent. I'll give her that. So it's gonna have, you're gonna really have to get fouled to get a foul today. It's gonna be a corner from Jamaica's right wing. So Bailey will be supplying an in-swinging corner here. Yeah, man, the ref now called nothing, Rob. Swung in by Bailey. Not a bad ball. Hayden was up for it, but well cleared. I think that was Kanaya Joseph getting his head on it. King goes back wide to Bailey. Bailey controls on his right foot. Swings it in with the right foot. That's a good cross, you know. And it's just over the touchline for a goal kick. Pinnock puts it in the goal just in case, but it had crossed over the line before Shamar Nicholson could cross it back. So Jamaica setting up the press here. And because of that, Christopher tells his team to push up and they'll go long. So Hendrickson not wanting to take any chances too early here. Yo, this is like every second these pop-ups come up, man. Good ball out to Bailey. Bailey with a good first touch. Salad's one. Chips it into the middle. Gray is free. On the edge of the box. Can he cut left? He can. Good defending this time by Marshall. Gray drops it back to Bell. Bell plays it inside now. Here's McCullough. McCullough leaves that one just short. Well cut out and then he fouls. Is that actually a foul? Did they call a foul? So that's the first foul of the game. Both teams were trying hard to get a foul, but finally there is one. And McCullough left that pass just a little short for Gray. Good timing by Marshall, and then McCullough wanting to correct his mistake right away goes and gives up a foul. This is down the line. Will it stay in? Yes, it will. Here's Stewart. Can he whip across inside? He can. To the far post. And the wind looks like it took that one over the line. Looks like the wind is whipping from left to right because that ball looked like it was going to stay in and somehow ended up out of play. Pinnock plays it short to Blake. Blake looking to go long. Thinks better of it. Now he does. And that's flicked over the top now to Gray. Here's Gray running down the left wing. Gray facing up. Can he get across inside? He can. That's well cleared at the near post by St. Vincent. Second ball won by St. Vincent. Can they break? Good hold up here, but good 1-2 here. They break free. Here's Hayden chasing. They go wide now. Now long ball over the top. Can Jamaica deal with this one? Looks like they will be able to. As I said, the wind is whipping towards Andre Blake's goal. So anything that goes up into the air is just going towards the Jamaican defense. Jamaica in possession on the back line. Here's Pinnock. Still 0-0. Almost 10 minutes of the game played. Here's King under slight pressure. He goes over the top down the right, and that's into a channel, but no one really there. It's going to be played by the defense of St. Vincent. Here's Barnum Bob. He goes to Charles. Charles. Here's Johnson. Johnson over to Marshall. The right back looks long down the right-hand side. Pinnock in a foot race, and as I said, every long ball going that way is probably going to go to play with the wind. So that is a goal kick to Jamaica. Yo, discard people, and better glad some like on, you know, cause every minute them little pop-ups in here go on and I can't deal with it, you know. Move the camera on a big man. Cleared by St. Vincent. It's gonna be a throw in front of Jamaica's bench. Amari Bell will take it. Jamaica haven't been able to string together too many passes just yet. Most of their passes have been, you know, defenders passing amongst themselves. We've had a few decent diagonals, one to Bailey, one to Gray. But yet to see McCullough or Hayden really get on the ball. This is better from Jamaica. Reed to Gray. Back to Bell. Now Pinnock. McCullough trying to find space in that midfield. Wants to be a part of the build-up. Bell beats one. It's down the left side. Reed makes a good run. This is to Shamar. Well played wide to Reed. Reed does foolishness with his left foot. My word. What was that, Bobby? Come on, man. That one's not like Bobby Reed there. Vincent playing out from the back this time. This is Marshall being pressed. Easily played into midfield. You see the difference? Why we can't do that? But Jamaica does break down once it gets to our half. And Jamaica in possession now. Andre Blake. Pinnock not looking the best just now. I saw him kind of kneeling down and Don't know what's going on with him, but hopefully he's okay. King, being pressed, goes wide to Dexter. Dexter down the wing. That gets to Hayden, and Hayden controls well on the touchline. Plays it back to King. King over to Pinnock. Pinnock has time to drive forward and space. Going into their half. Plays it into their half to Damari Gray. Play to him. Reed comes to get the ball. Reed goes back to Pinnock. Back to Reed. Reed turns on it. Goes to Gray. Back to Reed. This is better from Jamaica. This is the patience I think we need to show. Pinnock plays a good ball into Bell, cutting inside. Reed, who tried a one-time pass to Shamar. It was on, but would have had to been inch perfect. And that time, the referee does call a foul. And Amari Bell called that time for a little too much holding. So Amari has his fans from across the pond in the Discord watching his game. Another long ball makes its way all the way to Blake. Blake will play out from the back. Here's King. King told to go back to his goalkeeper and reset. He does so. Now Blake finds Pinnock. Pinnock with a bunch of time. Plays it into midfield to Bobby Reed, and that's a poor giveaway by Bobby. And then can't win the second ball. Here's Micah Joseph, but that's a good tackle. And here comes Jamaica. It should be a 3v3. Bailey's wide open. Bailey, can you give it back? Yes, you can. Finish. That should have been 1-0. The goalkeeper reacted well, but Bowser was a little too nonchalant for my liking there, man. Finish the damn chance. Just put it over the keeper. Controlled by King, but that was good play. Micah Joseph there losing the ball in a bad position. Hayden putting pressure. A little more power on that pass, Bobby. He's in. So you're starting to see the creaks in that defense of St. Vincent, though. Just a little dink was needed from Shamar there. Any height on that chance and that finish, and it's 1-0 to Jamaica, but good decision making. It was a 3v3. He waited, slipped in Bailey. Bailey, of course, being the danger man, they ran over to him. Just acted like he was going to shoot. Slipped it at the last second to Shamar, but good, quick goalkeeping. But I think Shamar needs to recognize, just put a chip on that one. And this is where they can dangerously break. Good pass, and that's well cut out by Bailey. Well done, Leon. And then Leon played it wide to no one, so it's going to be a throw-in to St. Vincent. But the best chance of the game falls to Jamaica in the 14th minute. Good exchange of passes between Shamar Nicholson and Leon Bailey after a good tackle in midfield by Hayden. And that should have been 1-0. St. Vincent with the throw-in. Marshall down the flank, cut out by Pinnock. McCullough over to Hayden. Hayden has Bailey close and he spins him well, but that's too close to the centre back, but poorly cleared. And Bailey does win the second ball. And that time he gets tackled, and it's going to be a throw-in to Jamaica. Dexter throws it back to Pinnock. Sorry, to King. Here's McCullough. Back to Pinnock now. Pinnock plays it wide to Bell. Bell to Damari. Damari is tackled too easily there, but he does track back. Can he win it though? Good tracking from Damari. At least stop that counter. Good energy. Bowser chasing, trying to press. St. Vincent spread the field well. Supported by a midfielder. Now here's Kanaya Joseph. Joseph switches it now to Johnson, and they have plenty of space to drive forward. He goes wide to Marshall. Marshall down the channel. It's a foot race with Pinnock. He does beat Pinnock to the ball. He switches it to the back post. Anderson off his chest. This is dangerous. Anderson looking to get off a shot. Can he cut inside? He can. And then it's blocked for a corner kick. So the best half chance there by St. Vincent. A lot of space behind Amari Bell there to run into. And Pinnock didn't win the 1v1 battle when they got to that football. And that's the first signs of any kind of energy from the St. Vincent bench and the staff. And it's going to be a corner kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Stewart, very good on these. This one's a little bit too high. And Shamar does well to win the first ball. Bailey, can he beat one? He can. And the ball had went out over the line. Curled back in play from out of play. So it's going to be a goal kick to Jamaica. Bailey could have been off on the counter there, but I guess that's the proper call. If it did go out, the play is dead. Could have been a foul as well. Probably would have earned him a card. Andre Blake over to King. King to Dexter. Bailey tries to go over the top. That's cut out by Tallman Charles. Here's Adams. Adams over to Barnum Bob. Bailey putting the press on. Charles under pressure goes long. And this will float all the way down the field. Telling you, the wind must be going that way. Every time them barely keep the ball, let's go all the way down. Blake over to Pinnock. Pinnock over to King. Jamaica doing a good job of keeping their distance between the players so they can't get pressed to the point where they can't do what they want to do. That was a bit too straight from Pinnock there. It got deflected and ends up at the feet of St. Vincent and the Grenadines goalkeeper, Christopher. People, remember, we are on YouTube. Please do smash the like button. Share and subscribe if you're new. It is the Jamaica versus St. Vincent first leg of the Gold Cup prelims from St. Vincent. It's 0-0, approaching 20 minutes. Best chance of the game fell to Shamar Nicholson of Jamaica. Here's Jamaica now. Dexter finds Bobby Reed. He's getting double teamed, but does well to spin out of that trap. Here's Bailey. Bailey flicks it over the top. And the long legs of Charles just got on the end of that. It was going right in the path of Dexter Lembikisa. And I think Ethan Pinnock will come up again to do his signature long throw. Or, yeah, he's coming up to do it. So we need to make sure that we are organized. The last time we did one of these, they almost had a good counter. And that's over the top. Will it fall? It does. Oh my gosh. McCullough usually finishes and buries those, you know, man. I don't know how that missed. The ball fell to him right in the 6-yard box, people. He struck it well, but it just... Let me see how close this was. First jump by McCullough. He's the first to react, and he puts it inches wide. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm thinking he thought he scored. So that's two good chances there to Jamaica. The two clearest chances so far. Good defending from Dexter here. And in the end, Bailey is called for a foul. Yo, I don't know how the man missed that though, you know. Yo, my phone blew up after that one day. Oh, the man missed that. All right, so these are the plays I was worried about for Jamaica defending the set pieces. I think the wind might be in our favor. This one comes across and easily dealt with by Andre Blake. Dribbling towards the goal. Here's Jamaica. Dexter goes long, switches the play, but not high enough. Oh, Shamar couldn't win the second challenge. Here is St. Vincent. This one's flicked over the top into a good area, but King does well to shield that bounce. That was Stewart there trying to run in and get on the end of that one. Pinnock into Hayden. Back to Pinnock. Looks like Hayden is the one giving a little more freedom in the midfield. Play it to him now. Yeah, the man is free. Hayden goes wide. This is Dexter. Has a lot of space. This is poor from St. Vincent. How does he have so much time? This one's whipped into the... Oh! How is no one on the end of that? Such a good shape on that cross. Boza was saying it was a corner, but I don't think it was. But this is much better by Jamaica in terms of just finding where the open spaces are. Progressing the ball a lot better in the last 5 minutes or so. And that's such a good ball by Dexter. And Shamar just doesn't gamble on him not. You've got to gamble that he's not going to clear that ball. So McLaren is not off the bench at all. It's the new assistant coach that's really the one standing up the whole game. And that's well played by Reed. Over to Bailey. Bailey tries to force it back to Reed, but Reed wins the second ball, but that's given away. And he went too early, did Cornelius Stewart. He's definitely offside. And Blake would not let him score, and him still went down and got the save. But Leon and Bobby, they're a little too cute in the midfield. Don't think the space was there to exchange passes there. Just turn out of pressure, relieve the pressure by resetting the play. But that was a clear offside. Stewart got a bit too excited there. Here's Pinnock. Goes all the way back to Blake. Blake with time. Has Pinnock again, so he passes it back out to the left. Here's Ethan. Why are you telling him to move? Yeah, that's what he's supposed... Oh, that was good defending, but Pinnock wins it easily. Here's Bell. Bell playing it to Gray. Gray just wants to get on the ball here, taking it from Pinnock deep in his half. Looking for a pass. He finds McCalla. Back to Pinnock. Turn. But that's okay. That's fine. I don't mind that. Big switch of play here by Pinnock. That's brilliantly done. Here's Lembikisa. Plays it to Hayden, who made the run. Hayden thought about a cross, but cuts it back in. Good 1-2 with Bailey. And that's a good challenge. And is Hayden okay? Looks like it's as well. So perfect scenario for that defender. And we know Isaac Hayden. It's never a good sign to see him holding anything. Hopefully this is not as bad as it seems. Bless up, Miss Melina. What go on? They might play decent, but bro, should have gone 2 goals, at least 1. Bless up, coach. What go on? Yeah, man. That Sule, we don't understand that one, man. The man look on the goal, strike it clean, and just miss the post. I know him do that. Yeah, Arnos Vale Feel nice though. You good? Now, I try work with the damn pop-ups, you know? People in there, man. The coach said the man name. I get all in for looking at my notes. Paul Simpson. So Paul Simpson get the new job, people. Paul Simpson is the most vocal coach out there on the pitch. I hear me say I stand up on the sideline, which is fine. I know business. Somebody just talk to them, please. So good to see Hayden back on the pitch. Seem to have just been some kind of knock. Good turn that time on Bailey, but good anticipation by Dexter. But one back by Barnum Bob. Here's Olex Anderson now. Good ball into space. This has been behind. And that was a good shot to the far post, a toe poke. Looked like it may have caught Blake by surprise, you know. It's a good try by Cornelius Stewart. Good run into the channel. So the two channels so far have been the issue. Once King has been beaten in that channel behind him, and before that it was Pinnock beaten in the channel behind him. So Jamaica have to be wary of those runs in behind. And like I said, Blake was caught a bit surprised by the technique. Don't think he expected him to not open up his body and do the curling shot. He just went for the quick toe poke. And here's a good cross. Pinnock, as usual, first to it. And that's a wild shot on the second attempt. Goal kick to Jamaica. 29 minutes played now. First real sign of danger there that turned into an actual shot on target. And that fell to Cornelius Stewart right there in the 29th minute after good work by Olex Anderson and Barnum Bob down the left. But just a really good timing of the run by Stewart and the pass to him by Anderson. Pinnock goes long. Hopeful. The ball bounces. Marshall kind of deals with it, but it's going to be a throw into Jamaica. Here's Bosa dropping deep, falls down. Oh my gosh. Jamaica depend right now, man. This kid Joseph is not good enough for them, number 15. That's a good ball by Bailey. Just gets away from Bobby Reed. About 15 minutes, 14 minutes or so left of this first half plus stoppages. That's good defending by Dexter there. Here's Bailey. Bailey lifted off the ground from that challenge. It's a good passing field, good turn as well. Here comes St. Vincent now. Oh, and that's poor from the captain. Unlike him there. Took his eye off of it, and it's a throw into Jamaica. Sule McCullough with time in midfield, looking for a pass. He goes to King. King. Over to Pinnock. Pinnock finds a Bell. Bell does well to keep it in play. Beats one. Still on the run. Still on the run. Cutting it back now. Looking for a pass. Finds Damari. Damari back to Pinnock. Pinnock back to Gray. Bobby Reed comes wide left. Bell. Bell on the ball. Being double teamed, triple teamed. Goes down, but no call. Ref not even fazed by that. Blake out of his box. Blake coaching from the goal. Good run by Shamar. Good chest control as well. Brings it down. Was going to give it to him, but decides to switch the play to Bailey. Leon, first touch takes him away from goal. Now he turns, faces up the defender. Dexter does well to cut back onto his left foot. Beats one. Cuts it into Hayden. Hayden with pressure on him. Needs to react quicker than that, but he does get a corner out of that one. That was a good play by Dexter there. Fake the cross, cut in on his right foot. Played a good slip pass to Hayden, and Hayden just needs to react quicker there. First touch, bang. He wanted too much time. Channel star. Sorry, people. I soon start it back up. I try. Bailey, in swinger, near post, well one at the front post by Spring. And Dexter didn't see Spring going to block that pass back to Bailey, but it's a throw into Jamaica. Quickly taken by Bailey. Here's Gray on the right wing. Drops it back. Resets it back to Dexter. Dexter now in his own half. Bobby telling him to just wait. Lets Jamaica get their shape back. Hayden comes to get it from Dexter. Back to Dexter. Now inside to Pinnock. He's on the cricket pitch. Plays it wide. This is Bell. Good flick pass by Gray. Exchange. And that's actually Pinnock. Sorry. Good ball again by King. King, can he win the second ball? He does. Into midfield. Can he get a shot off? Plays it wide to Bailey instead. Here's Bailey. Bailey has one to beat. Does. Good block on the cross, though. And this is going to be a throw into Jamaica again. Good work from King there. Two good slip passes inside. And the first time I see McLaren off the bench there. Ethan Pinnock will take this throw. And I get a workout. He goes short to Bailey. Bailey, back to Pinnock. Back to Bailey again. Bailey should whip this one in now. And he does. Doesn't get enough height on it, though. Here's Gray. Oh my gosh, these pop-ups come up every 5 seconds, bro. Good exchange of passes. Bell inside to good flick by Shamar. Shamar back to from King. King from distance, and that's right at the goalkeeper. Shamar being told to get up. Yo, Karen, don't take no. Yo, Karen, I rate you. She tell almost every player up on the field to get up from the match start. Yeah, I don't know how the man missed that rap. Crazy. I seen him score that same goal. Ooh, Bailey just run with the man. Chano Bailey. Dancing. Bailey now on this left side. Goes down the line to Dimmy. Back to Bailey. Over to Dimmy. McCalla. Back to Pinnock. Back to McCalla. Sule. Back to Pinnock. Come to the ball now. Come to the ball now. Look on Bill. Back to Blakey. Blake over to King. Back to Blake again. Now to Pinnock. It's so slow though, Jamaica. Come on, man. Move the ball. Thank you. Inject something in the game. Dimmy, you know, see the people there, man? It's a good play here from St. Vincent. Good tracking by Dimmy, but can't win it. But that tracking made them lose the ball again. Goes back to Pinnock. Move the ball, pass the ball. Thank you. Just play some pass to each other, man. Pass the ball, King. Thank you. Pass it again, Dexter. Thank you. Kept in by Hayden. Under pressure, though, by the corner flag. We'll try to win a corner, hopefully. And that's going to be a throw into Jamaica. Down by the corner flag. So it looks like the long throw from Pinnock is like plan A. Last time they switched it up, though, they did throw shot to Bailey, who tried to whip in across, but didn't work out. Let's see what that is say. In the box here. Sorry, people. My pops did send me a message, may I listen. Here comes St. Vincent trying to counter, and Dimmy does well to hold up Alex Anderson that time. You can see that Dimmy has been actually playing of late, because he have a burst of speed tracking back where we weren't seeing for the last few games. Well done by Dimmy here. Didn't play that right side of the defender though. Marshall. Oh my gosh, just give him back. Well done. Turn and go forward now. Jeez, peas. Bailey flips out a one challenge. Don't overdo it, Leon. Let it go. Let it go. Good. Hayden, wide. Dexter took his eye off the ball. Rose right under his foot for throwing. Bad star. About 6 minutes plus stoppages left to play in this first half. Both teams have come relatively close. No, I can't put the TV here, so click on the link in the comment section, Labord, and you can see the game. But I can't put the TV right here. I don't have the rights to show the game on my YouTube channel. One day, but not this day. Ref finally called a foul. So a foul on Hayden that time. It's going to be a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Barnum Bob takes this one. That's a poor first touch by Dexter, you know. Sets up St. Vincent. Alex on his right foot. And the deflection could have gone anywhere. But it slides away from the post for a corner kick to St. Vincent. So the fans wanted to get a little bit excited now. This could be a chance for them. Whipped in, good cross, and Anderson got to it first, but couldn't direct his head down enough. And that one goes over the crossbar. It's going to be a goal kick to Jamaica. But that was a much better delivery that time from Stewart. That's what I've been used to seeing him do when I scouted the team. So that's his best one today. Much flatter delivery. And Anderson, not the tallest player, but a good leap. Scores a lot of headed goals as well as with his feet. Here's King. Plays a long diagonal brilliantly to Demari Gray, right on his foot. Here's Gray. Plays it back to McCullough. McCullough square pass to Hayden. Hayden back to Pinnock. So it looks like McCullough has pushed up a bit more, which is what I thought would happen. And Hayden be more involved in the build-up. It's been the other way around so far today. And did the ref finally call a foul this time? Amari Bell, I think, won that foul. Shaq Adams that time. Jamaica takes the free kick, goes back into their own half. Pinnock into Bobby Reed now, taking a chance deepest in the midfield. They're just switching around everybody. And Hayden now the furthest midfielder forward. Good jump from Hayden. Nicholson trying to play a one-time pass back to Hayden after the header, but it didn't come off. And this is where they can hurt us. Good pass across, but that's well cut out by Lembikisa. Here's King with time. And he's using that time, just walking with the ball now. He plays it to Pinnock. Hayden, now the deepest midfielder. Just Jamaica just devoid of ideas right now. And Pinnock resorts to kicking it down the field. We keep stalling at the defensive midfield. Not playing that connecting pass to get us into the next third. Bailey just too slight there on that occasion. Come away with the ball. St. Vincent, they're going down the left side. Here's Anderson. Actually, this is Stewart. Stewart into Anderson. What a back heel back to Stewart. And Anderson is free. And Stewart was selfish that time. All he has to do was roll that across to Anderson. But that probably was the best spell of play by any team in that little spell. Good play down the left. Plays Anderson in his feet. 2 men on his back. He just plays a back heel into space. Back to Stewart. Takes out about 4 Jamaicans. And then he cuts back onto his stronger right foot and had eyes for the far post. But if he looks up, he has Anderson right across. And that could have been a simple finish. So Jamaica living dangerously as they tire here towards the end of this first half. Good play by St. Vincent. And the spaces are getting larger in Jamaica's defense. McCullough just a step late twice there. Can't get around the ball enough. And that time, Demi does well to block Marshall. It's going to be a throw-in to St. Vincent. But Ezra Hendrickson should probably feel good about life. I mean, they had 2 very good chances, Shamar Nicholson and Sule McCullough. But, you know, since that McCullough chance, it's really been St. Vincent the better team. Here's Bailey. Bailey being chased by Stewart. Cuts it back. Lembikisa. Here's Hayden. Hayden now to King. King goes wide to Bell. Bell in acres of space, being told to go forward. And he does. Here's Gray. Gray looking to cut in on his right foot. I know it wants to shoot, but that's good tackling by Spring. And then Gray fouled him. It's going to be a free kick, but that's good defensive play. You know the scouting report. You know Gray wants to get on that right foot to unleash a shot. Never had the chance to because of good defending by Dial Spring. You can see the game if you click on the Discord link. It's the link that's pinned in the comment section. Just click it. Oh, coach, what go on? Boys can't score, boy. Man. I tell you, coach, can't score. Luton fans say, come on, Bell. Sule a hold his own though. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing wrong, but miss a simple chance. But I like for see him be able to get closer to the ball when he defend though. It seems like him always a step late so far. But he might try, at least you see him try show for the ball in the midfield and stuff, but I don't know if him, like right now, why you don't use him? Use him. We always end up back here. Go, Bobby. Move. Play him now. Oh, good ball out to Leon. Come on, Leon. Ay. Control the ball now, sir. Charger. Yeah, man. No creativity, bro. Yeah, it is. Well won by Dexter. Sule wins that one, but it's after St. Vincent player for a throw into Jamaica. Dexter will take this one. Right, if I pop up, I pop up one more time. I lock off this here. Bailey into traffic, but not his fault. And that is going to be the end of the first half of play. So it's 0-0, St. Vincent and Jamaica. Definitely kind of similar to what I thought it would happen. You know, limited chances in the game. Jamaica having probably the best chance through Shamar Nicholson. Actually, no, I think the Sule one was even easier, to be honest. Even though it was a one-on-one with Shamar. You know, the angle was a little bit tighter. But I think when the ball drops down like that in the 6-yard box from a set piece like that, you're the only one that reacts. I thought it scored, man. He put a good strike on it to the far post, but it just went wide of the post. But then after that, the two nearest chances would have come to St. Vincent. The first one falling to Cornelius Stewart. The second one again falling to Cornelius Stewart, who I think was selfish when he cut back onto his right foot. Alex Anderson was clear as day for the diagonal pass or the square pass and for a clean finish, but he saw his name in lights and went for it. Just couldn't execute the far post shot. So Blake with one good save, a next good save by their keeper, and then two near misses by both teams. So it's really and truly an even Steven game so far. When you look at how the game is panning out, both teams having their chances. I think at times Jamaica looked like they were going to have the upper hand. And then towards the end of that first half, I guess you could say that St. Vincent looked like they might get the upper hand in the game. So, yeah, let's see what the scores are saying here. Father said, get back Grimmin now. All right, so this is the Jamaica team in the first half. King has the highest rating at 6.9. Pinnock right there at 6.7. Blake 6.8. Bailey 6.7. Reed 6.6. Gray 6.3. Nicholson 6.4. McCullough, probably because he missed the big chance, has that lowest score. Yeah, one chance missed. Okay, so they're saying that shot grazed the woodwork, so that actually skimmed the post. I didn't even see that, I didn't see that at all. Like when I'm showing you the backwards passes, that's nice. He made his only tackle. He had 2-ball recovery. That's good. Much touch him off. 23. Should have more. But for whatever reason, we can't find that position with the pass them. He only have 25. I'm about to see him. 3 passes into the final third. 6-time lose possession, 1 foul made, 1-ball recovery, 1 tackle. All right, Bobby, 7 back pass. 1 of 1 pass is completed. 22 touches. So yeah, so the midfielder right around the same amount of touches. 1 interception, 1-ball recovery, 1 for 1 tackles. Let's check Richard King's stats. He had 1 shot. It was on target. He had 1 other one off target. I think that was from a set piece, a header. Then 4 passes into the final third. That's good. Good pass accuracy. Good on the long pass them as well. Seems rake some diagonal across the field. 36 touches, 4 possession loss, 1 clearance, 1-ball recovery. No tackles made in the first half. And then Pinnock, his partner in the defense. 8 passes into final third, 2 backward pass, 89% passing. He's attempted 12 long passes and completed 9. So at least we're going long, but they're connecting. So that's good. I think that Pinnock and King can equally distribute the ball in terms of from the back. I think it's kind of clear that they want Pinnock to really start it, but I think King can start the attack as well if need be. So they don't need to force it to Pinnock if they don't have to. 2-ball recovery, that's good. 1 interception. Lose the ball 8 times. Shamar also had a big chance missed. So those are the 2 big chances right there. 1 fell to Shamar, 1 fell to McCullough. Good passing accuracy. Long passes, 2 of 2, 12 touches. Lose the ball 4 times. Win the ball in the final third once. That's nice. 3 ball recovery. Okay, lovely. And Leon, what you been up to? 1 key pass, 1 big chance created. Set it up for for Shamar. 8 pass into the final third, 4 backward pass, 61% pass accuracy, 2 for 4 on the long passes, 3 of 5 on the dribbles, 37 touches, made a foul, 2 final third possession, 1, 18 time possession loss, and he has recovered the ball 8 times, so that's good. Damari Gray, lowest at the front 4 in terms of score, high passing completion rate, 1 pass into the final third, 12 backward passes though, so not really playing much decisive passes in the first half. 17 connected passes, 12 of them were backwards. 27 touches, lost the ball 6 times, so much higher retention than Bailey, but not really giving us any creativity in that first half. And Blakey came up big with 2 saves. One really good one. One was very simple. But yeah, very, very good half from Blakey. Didn't go long, just played short for most of the game. Lembekisa and Bell, I think they have been about even. That's about right, 6.6. But overall, let's look at the stats of the game so far. So, all right, so Jamaica dominating possession 68-32, but St. Vincent have 7 shots to Jamaica's 4. Both teams have 2 on target. They haven't created any big chances. I would say their chances have been more half chances so far, but Jamaica has created 2 clear-cut ones. Nicholson and McCullough unable to convert them. 3 corners for St. Vincent's to 2 for Jamaica. They have been offside once. Passes completed. Big discrepancy towards Jamaica side, 218-84. Total shots 7-4 in favor of St. Vincent. Shots on target 2 apiece. Shots off target 3 for St. Vincent, 1 for Jamaica. Shots blocked 2. St. Vincent 1 for Jamaica. Crosses 9-7. Jamaica have 2 more. Throw-ins, pin-up gone, about 7 of them there. So we have Wooly corner, because it's right at the corner flag. That's how McCullough's chance came actually. And both keepers had to make 2 saves. They have made 9 more tackles than us. And we have committed 6 fouls to only 1 for them, which is mad because they have been kicking us up as well. So, very good game so far by the skinniest player on the pitch, Nigel Charles, the tall centre-back. Johnson has looked solid as well, number 18. But Stewart up front, definitely lively, has the 2 shots that forced Blake to look a little bit panicked. But he has done well in the first half with limited really touches on the ball. Somehow got 22 touches out of that first half. But yeah, 2 shots on target. 1 dribble was completed. Him and Alex Anderson, you can tell that they are the main ones. He has taken 3 shots himself. He has 2 key passes as well. Seems to, have both the finishing and the setup play. Stewart, if he had just looked back at Anderson on that last play they had, I think Jamaica would have been in real issues because Anderson is pretty good on those cutback finishes. That's how he scores a lot of his goals. 4 ball recoveries. I think he's been working real hard for the team. And yeah, not all good for him. Was dribble pass a couple times. Last possession, half the times he touched the ball. But he's the one trying to create the most in that team. Spring, I thought was really good. Makes sense that he got a 7.2. That defensively did a really good job. Hasn't been able to get into the attack as much today. I haven't seen Joseph do much in the game or Adams, so I think Adams might be a candidate to come off of the pitch in the second half. Barnum Babu, they brought over from the conference, having a tough time over there on that wing. Bailey hasn't really been beating him so much, but I just feel like he's been under pressure on that side, But yeah, Jamaica just need to put away their chances, and I think also the coach is going to have to make a few subs because you could see that towards the end of that first half, I think the spaces that we were affording them started to grow even more because the legs started to go a bit, even when we were trying to build up I think the slow play, the lack of energy, lack of movement really came down to the players growing a little bit weary in that time of the half. So, yeah, he's going to have to freshen things up at some point, I think, if we want to get the result that we really want tonight. And that was a part of what I was saying about, we're playing a certain team, so we don't need to worry about who we are picked. And no, guys, that's not how football work. It's nil all now. I'm sure people wanted to be up on St. Vincent by this point, but I went for a 2-0 people. I thought it would be a close affair. It has been that way. So yeah, it's good so far. Good so far for them, for St. Vincent. Grimmy used to have us scoring goals, or we still void of ideas against the low block. Yeah, I mean, and the crazy thing is, it's not even like we can't even get the ball into their half. It seemed like we're stumbling right at the halfway line. Like we're not really connecting from there to the midfield to anybody else. Midfield and attackers aren't creative enough. Say Charles, McCullough should have scored. He would have scored for MPA that goal. Yeah, bro, I see McCullough finish them there all the while. We're playing with a little creativity. However, we just can't convert our chances, and that's the difference here. All right. Respects pro streams. Right back our right side of field looking poor. Okay. Bowser and Greer play shit, kiss me teeth. Yeah, man, they usually score those jump hill. Nothing impressive. Leon playing more under control, doesn't appear to be forcing anything. I will agree with that, Brahma. I mean, a couple times when him looked like he was going to force, him just kind of, get back position and recycle. And he has created the clearest chance for us today, or one of. You can argue that the Boza one was easier. I think the McCullough one would have been a little easier. But, I mean, definitely it was a big chance he set up for Shamar as well. All these Caribbean teams come to beat us. Yeah, man. Big scalp them want to get, man. Them know say Jamaica the Caribbean king, so them want to make sure win that game. Yeah. Make sure. But people, I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot put a commercial break in anything, because man's need to go recharge, refuel, and all them something there. So I will return people for the second half. And yeah, I think it's time to see a Japanese call up. Our attackers aren't attacking. I have said that for a while now. Tired in the first half? Yeah, bro, they look tired. They look tired. They look tired. They look tired. They look tired towards the end of that half. That's what it looked to me, because they weren't quite running with the same energy. You know what I mean? Boy, I know it sounds bad, but that's what I saw. All right, let me see. People, I shall return. Don't go away. People, we're back. No changes at halftime, people. No changes at halftime. Sorry about that. Man's charge up again. Recharge. We recharge again, people. Free kick to Jamaica. Close to their bench. Damari runs over it. This is whipped in by Bailey. Falls to Shamar. And he doesn't react quickly enough. And now here comes St. Vincent on the break. They have a break on this left side. Bailey running back. Hayden running back. But there's a lot of numbers. And it's cut out well by Lembikisa. Ooh, what a good clear by Lembikisa, man. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Oh, sorry to the people in the Discord. Sorry. Forget about this pop-up thing I for work with, you know. So my rate, you know, I may provide that, but it really worry me. Blake passes short to Pinnock. Pinnock back to Blake. Blake back to Pinnock. I don't know why Shamar Nicholson is like this man reaction time is so slow, man. Ball fall right to him foot, just bury it, man. Good pass. That pass is on all day. Here's Gray running at the back line. Cuts inside. Can he get off a shot? What a save by Christopher. Straight to Bailey. Bailey, double team. Good cut back. Drop back to Hayden. Hayden. And again, it's right at the keeper and he puts it around the post. But that's the best move by Jamaica. And that pass through the line of midfield to a foot of an attacker. I don't know why we can't do that more often. This was good play from Gray, though. Beat 3 players to get off his shot. The rebound comes to Bailey. Bailey smartly cuts it back. Good layoff by Gray. And then Hayden just made sure to get it on target, but not enough power. Tried to pass it into the goal. But the first save was a brilliant save. That was heading at nuts to the far post. The ball is on the line. Yo, what is wrong with this lady? The ball doesn't have to be on the line. The circumference has to be over the line. What's wrong with that lady here? To the far post. That's cleared by St. Vincent. Second ball, won by Jamaica. Here's Reed. King. Ooh, swivel and shot, and it was blocked. And that could have been goal bound. He's holding his mouth saying, yo, I'm lucky you want to touch that. But that's the kind of swivel and shot that we needed from Nicholson. Jeez. Bless up, Chris. What go on? What you have to say so far, Chris? What do you think? What do you think about the performance so far? I'm getting some messages on my phone that it's a disgraceful performance so far. So looks like we have to string up a post-match, you know. Let the people tell me how them think about the performance. Whipped in, far post. Hayden can't get on the end of it. Swing and a miss. And that's going to be another corner to Jamaica. This one should be whipped in by Bailey this time again. Bailey has been putting them in some dangerous areas on the back post, but we need to win that first ball. And Jamaica need to make this pressure tell here in the second half. This is the first spell that Jamaica really has dominated of the game. It's really been all Jamaica in the second half so far, apart from that one counter-attack break that was cut out by Lembikisa. Here's Bailey now. Whips it to the far post. First ball won by Jamaica. Second ball, Christopher makes a mistake. And Reed puts it over the top from outside of the box. That was poor from Christopher that time. Really hasn't done anything wrong so far, except for that last play. Really under no pressure, just drops the ball and then was on the ground, and Reed saw his name in lights. Could not convert. Christopher will go long. And the wind gets a hold of this one. One in the air by Pinnock. Second ball, one by St. Vincent. Good jump that time by McCullough. Wins the second ball, plays it wide to Gray. Gray with one to beat, now getting doubled. And that's good play by Micah Joseph, nicking it away. But Pinnock picks out that pass, looking for Stewart. And then gives up a throw-in actually. Quickly taken, that's smartly taken. Here's Stewart. In space, Pinnock is still trying to recover, does well to get in front of him and win that ball back. And then goes down the line, but it's going to be a throw-in to St. Vincent. I mean, I don't know them do something at half time. I hope them can sustain it though. And that one's poor by St. Vincent over the goal line for a goal kick. Ezra wanted a little more composure from the youngster Joseph there. Took a little while to get into the game, had some bad giveaways to start the first half, but I think he's grown into it nicely. Getting some turnovers in the midfield and loose touches by the Jamaicans. Here's Amari Bell in possession. Going into space, goes wide to Gray. Gray cuts it back to Bell. Bell has McCullough in midfield, being pressed. Does well to turn, plays it back to Pinnock. Pinnock switched to field now to King. King driving towards midfield, looking for a pass, not being pressed. And then he wastes that one, looking for Shamar, I think, and got way too much on that one. But poor execution that time by King. It's going to be a goal kick again to St. Vincent and the Grenadines as they send some subs to warm up. Too easy here, getting it into midfield to Spring. Spring goes wide now. And that's flicked on to Joseph. Joseph does well. Beats Pinnock. Looking for the cross. Good whipped in cross just over the head of Anderson. Can Adams keep this one in? He can, but can only get a goal kick after. But that was a free header, would have been for Alex Anderson. Pinnock and King lost him in the middle that time. Looks like they have switched up the formation slightly here. Anderson is playing through the middle in this half. Stewart wide right. Adams wide left. So that's the tactical tweak that Ezra Hendrickson has made for the second half. Wanting to get his marksman more central. Stewart can provide from the wide areas as well, so might not be a bad ploy. King goes long. That's into space. Bailey does well to take it down. Has one to beat. Decides to go early and can't execute with his right foot. That one goes out for a goal kick. Good long ball that time from King. Into the space for Bailey. Had the space in behind. Executed well. Controlled well. Just poor on the cross. Charles tries to get it over Gray, but Gray gets up to that one. Controlled well. Marshall. Good pass to King. Does well to beat. Good flick on here. Can Gray keep it in? He will. Gray has one to beat. What will he do? Cuts it back on his right foot. Goes low with a shot. And that's blocked out for a throw into Jamaica. Defender was giving Gray the left side there, but he didn't take it. Decided to cut back onto his right foot. Damari Gray to Bell. Play McCullough now. Here's Pinnock to Bell. Bell does well to beat one. Here's Gray. Good ball into the channel to Reed. This should be something. Cut back to the top of the box. Lembikisa with his left. And that goes in. That squirts in off the post. Oh, and Bailey's going to get called for offside. Oh, my gosh. Bailey is going to get called for offside. G's and P's. G's and P's. That will not count. Dexter on his left foot. We've seen it before against Panama. Bailey is in an offside position, but he's not affecting the play. He's not affecting the play at all. He's not affecting the play. Bro, he's outside of the goal. He's outside of the sight of the goal, people. That's a poor call, man. A player from St. Vincent is down under the challenge of King. King, leave her alone, no, man. She's not even talking to you. She don't even see what happened. May I talk to her for? So Lembi Kisa didn't catch that one cleanly, but it was it did squirt in and off the post. No VAR to check it. Jaja. I don't know, man. This man was outside of the frame of the goal and she's still saying influence the play. Jaja. Jaja. St. Vincent making a change. Adams makes sense. He has been the least effective attacker. And Orion Velox will come on. This is a player that was included in those fixtures against Grenada. So for his good performances in those games, he's getting a chance today. No, he's not. He's never in the line of sight of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper missed that because the goalie missed that because he thought one of his defenders was going to clear it. That's why he was wrong-footed. It wasn't Bailey. So that's just a... Yeah, if they look at that again on VAR, they would have given the goal. Because when you see that angle from behind the goal, you just see Bailey not in his line of sight where the shot come from. None at all. Because Bailey knew he was offside. He started drifting off out of the goal as soon as it happened. As soon as the play was developing. Here's King. Plenty of time. Wide to Hayden. Hayden to Dexter. Dexter plays it behind Isaac. And that's well won by McCullough. Come on, go forward. Jeez and peas. He finds Gray over the top. Not a bad ball, actually. Good pass back to Reed. Reed back to Gray. Gray. Looking for what to do. Whips it far post, but that's over everyone. And that will be gone for a goal kick. So 16 minutes, 17 minutes played in the second half. Still 0-0. That should have been a goal, I must say. The goal is the score is still 0-0, namesake, 0-0. Lembikisa score off of the post, but it they took it away because Bailey was deemed offside and influencing the play, but not sure if that was the right call. Actually, I'm sure that wasn't the right call. Bless up float. What go on, bro? Yeah, man, I go all that, man. I go all that. Mindset media, ref no good. Facts. From a see the ref over here up on the wing, I tell Bailey that ball was not in the corner area. When the ball definitely like you can see the circle of the ball over the line. But no, so she not gonna call the game properly. Nicholson forces Pinnock all the way back towards Blake. He goes back to Blake, opens up to the left, back to Pinnock. Bell. Pinnock. Man says Cephas. McCullough over to Damari. Damari back to McCullough. Bell kind of going into an inverted area as they try to build out from the back here. Good patient. Oh, Hayden, be careful. Pinnock chips it over to Breed. Reed being pressed. And this is better from Jamaica here. And Gray being held up. Does well to keep possession and now gets the call. Tristan Marshall was holding him. The ball was moving there. So I have to retake that kick. Swamp TV said Dixon for Shamar. Let's see. Shamar usually been playing wide in this system for Jamaica. So let's see what they think. I think Warner Brown would probably come on for him, to be honest. Well played this time by Shamar. McCullough turns out of pressure well. Shamar. Oh, good ball retention. Back to McCullough. McCullough with a loose touch. And this could put us under pressure. Here's Alex Anderson. Beats him easily. And that's easily 1-0. Alex Anderson gets in on goal. And King was lost a while ago. The man turned him back to the man and never see him again. McCullough with one mistake. And that's why international football can't make them mistake, there, brother. Under what looked to be no pressure at all. Well, it's 1-0 to St. Vincent. Good clean finish by Anderson. The coach's tactical tweak pays off. In the first half, that chance would have fell to Stewart. Not saying Stewart couldn't have done it, but Anderson definitely the more likely to convert a chance like that. And Jamaica has not ate their dinner, and they have paid the price. It's 1-0 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, people. So there goes my score prediction out the window. I said it would be 2-0. Only way Jamaica can get a positive result in this game is if they score 2 goals now. So 65th minute goal to Alex Anderson. Yeah, McCullough take the loose touch and probably got a yellow card for that tackle if he never score. And then King, I don't know, man. Him turn him back to the man. Never really face back up to him. Never challenge him. He never put a challenge at all. Man just run past him. Brando says second time King doing that. Yeah. Jamaica no good, none at all. Can't play as a team. Yeah. And that's a handball on McCullough that time. Don't think it was on purpose though. Or maybe it was. So it looks like Cephas going to be the first sub. So McCullough makes the mistake and is immediately pulled out the game. So there goes his confidence. So let's see how the team is switched up now. Cephas coming on. Cephas coming on. Cephas looks like he has occupied that left flank. So let's see what that means for where Damari and Bailey are playing now. Looks like Bobby has dropped deeper into the midfield where McCullough was playing. And Gray has gone a little more inside. So maybe we're just going with 2 strikers now. Whoo. Velox doing well, the substitute. And this one now is back with Marshall. Marshall goes over the top looking for Anderson. First ball won by Pinnock. Second ball won by Reed. Here's Dexter. Being Reed back to King. Bailey beats one. Looking for the big switch, but it's blocked off, so he gets rid of it to King. King wide to Dexter. Dexter has Bailey down the flank, but well cut out by Barnum Bob. Now back to King. And that's a poor pass that time. Well cut out, and this is going to be a throw into Jamaica. And Jamaican bench now looking a bit more weary of the situation. You see them pacing in the touchline. McLaren finally up off the bench as well. Here's Pinnock. Over to Bell. That one's blocked. And this is easily won by St. Vincent. Here they come. Poor first touch that time, but the Jamaicans not winning the loose ball. And that was a good attempt, but King cuts that one out and plays it straight out of play for a throw into St. Vincent. So Damari Gray looks like he's been moved into that more central attacking area. Cephas gone out wide. Bailey still on the right. And every loose 50-50 now going to the energetic St. Vincent team. Good 1-2. Hayden does well to cut that one out. And then Bell did well to win the second one as well. And now here comes Cephas. Cephas is just going to push it past him and run, but pushes it too far. Easily cut out by the centre-back covering there. And Amari Bell is down after that last challenge. Was a tough one. And he got kicked. The ref didn't even see it. My gosh, man. Spring just kicked the heck out of Bell. And he's the one injured. Bailey need to play the easy pass. Our coach Merritt Gordon is no good. Yeah, Gray in the middle, Cephas on the left. That's what happened, yeah. Hope we can admit that we aren't playing any ball. One of the worst displays I've seen. Why does the coach always wait so long to change? I think St. Kitts going to score again. Look how stadium empty for the return leg. Then YouTubers will come cuss the Jamaican public for not going to games. LOL. Then I say a word, brother. Oh, sorry, people in the Discord. Long time this probably dead. I'm not even change it. Sorry. 2030, we can try again, yeah, man. Is Bell okay? Yeah, I think he's okay. He's okay. He got kicked, but Bell is made of steel, so the other guy is down. And it looks like the other guy going to need to sub. Bell is fine, though. He got up and he's already ready to take the throw. Father said, I tell you no. Get back Al Grimson. No. But I think Al Grimson want forward back, though. Same Ireland team just beat... We beat yesterday, Bulgaria. Yo, and just so you guys know what's going on in the other Concacaf games, Suriname have Martinique 1-0. Right now, that game should be done. So yeah, that game should be ended 1-0. Yeah, so Suriname got the 1-0 victory. So good win for them. Let me see if I can. Wow. So Bermuda had Honduras 3-0. 2-0. Honduras have found 3 goals in Bermuda to take the lead. Suriname game just ended. The goal was scored by Gerano Kirk. It looks like Vleita missed a penalty as well in the 66th minute, but they got the 1-0 victory at home. They'll have to travel to Martinique for the second leg. Trinidad earlier won 2-1 over Cuba in Cuba. And of course, Guadeloupe 1-0 over Nicaragua so far at home as well. Games still left to play: Guyana, Guatemala, and Belize, Costa Rica. But the big ones right now, biggest upset of the day happening in St. Vincent at the Arnos Vale. 1-0 courtesy of a good strike from Alex Anderson after a poor mistake in midfield. So McCullough, who had one of the lowest scores in the first half, compounded that with the error to cause the goal. Looks like Amari Bell is now down holding his knee. Hopefully he's okay. But it's not looking so good over there on that far side, to be honest. But this ref is not giving the players any protection today. I mean, she has missed a lot of clear fouls. Looks like Warner Brown is going to get the chance. I believe that's Warner Brown, number 21. About 15 minutes plus stoppages left. So it's going to be go time for Jamaica here. Algrimson would do no better than Marion Garden. I don't believe you. I don't even think you believe that. Algrimson used to beat up the Caribbean team, them man. 5, somebody getting a Gold Cup. 3-4-1 Trinidad get. Oi, referee. My gosh, man. We finally call a foul. It's over for Jamaica if they can't beat this team. That's why you can't trust these Man United employees. Roach coach. Yeah, I agree there, so. Yeah, Ryan Shirky is the man. I agree. He's a baller. That's who England play today, France. And probably kill them then. I guess the local footballers, I don't know. 9 of them picked on St. Vincent. Trash us. Well, mindset, to be honest, the local footballer, them barely touch a field. Just 2 of them. But one of them did make the mistake what caused the goal for score. And the other one didn't tackle the man, none at all. It was turning back to him to rat it. I don't know. So Warner Brown looked like he was going to come on, and then it looks like the coach's mind has been changed. He has on his bib again, and he's still warming. So, yeah, he can't warm without the bib, basically. So they had him put it back on. Anderson look like him all right. Can Jamaica do anything with this set piece now? Can I score a goal against St. Vincent? Like this Jamaica football come to? Leon Bailey runs over it. Gray. Good ball into the box. Pinnock! Oh my gosh. Head it anywhere but there. Just put it anywhere else, Pinnock. Jesus. A free header. Bro. Yo, he knew nothing about that. Absolutely nothing. Poor marking from St. Vincent. I don't know how the man gets so free. Nobody tracked that ball. But Pinnock. Come on, Bailey. Good cross. Too low. That's cleared out by St. Vincent. But St. Vincent going to start just kick with the ball every time now, So Jamaica need to just score a damn goal, man. I don't think it's one time I see the keeper dive to make a save, and it's the great save. Everything else go right to him. Pinnock on the ball. Wide to Bell. Bell looks like he's recovered from his knee issue, which is good news for the Luton fans in the building and for Jamaica fans. Well done into space to Bell. Bell over dribbles that time. Gives it away. Barnum Bob down the line. Velox being pulled by Dexter, and that was clear. And that's happening because Dexter is tired now. That was such a clear pull. Yeah, this ref don't call anything, bro. That's a clear yellow. Why are you doing that though? Like the man is dribbling away from the goal. You have Gray coming to help you and double team him. Why does? Don't panic, man. Yo, if this performance happening and the man can only make one sub, I don't want to hear nobody else tell me about, oh man, the squad good, man. We have a good starting lineup and Ray. Brother, you need to change the game in games, man. The man don't make no, the man bring on Cephas alone. And everybody else out there a drag. But him don't want to put on none of them. But telling you this I go on, you know, never want to hear, you know. Foul. Jamaica with a free kick. And the team that has the goal advantage looks the more energetic team. That's just facts right now. So a straight swap here up front. Warner Brown comes on for Shamar Nicholson. Ten minutes left, people. Jamaica headed to a shock defeat. Whip to the far post. Here's Cephas looking for a shot. Can he get off a cross? Can he do something? Plays it back to Gray. Gray at the top of the box. We know we're going to go right again. Bell over to Cephas. Running by a player. Cuts it back. Brown is gesticulating like it hit a hand. But you know this ref ain't going to call nothing. So it's going to be Cephas that time driving to the byline. And I think they were appealing for a corner actually. Cornelius Stewart will come off now and Pierre will come on for him. Well, I know that the JFF was real. Yeah, man, the dog upset right now. Trust me. McCallum missed an open goal. He shouldn't have returned in the second half. Not make it no damn Gold Cup. Yes. The ball is moved too slowly. That I totally agree with. Here's Cephas trying to inject some pace into the game. Actually, that was Warner Brown. And that's cleared by SVG. Well won the second ball. Here's Gray in space. Good flick by Bailey, but it doesn't quite get through to Warner Brown. That was on, you know. Pierre with a poor first touch, poor back pass. St. Vincent really trying to, I don't know what they're doing right now. Have we ever scored at home under this coach? Damn, that's a good question. Nil all with Cuba, nil all with Honduras. Maybe not, you know. Keeper look spastic and the man I keep a clean sheet against me. This is so embarrassing, man. I tell you. Yeah, the dog wants something. Cause nothing not go on. Muffin, come here. And this is thrown out of play by St. Vincent. I think they have some players injured down on the pitch. Hopefully we not add back all this time, with all them foolishness here, Hayden turn physio. Man, cramp up star. Why? If 876 stream can market this a second leg and people go, them ratings tall. Spring was very good in the midfield. Break up a lot of play. And now we need two. We might as well play a cricket match instead. We're already at Sabina Park anyways. We need to fire Meron and promote McLaren to head coach after this. Namesake a joke, everybody. Brian, after play. Channel star. This is really embarrassing though. I had one, you say it right. Embarrassing. But yeah, I'm tired for hearing the man them say, we are the tactical preview upon St. Vincent. Them no good. Alright, we need to start say Jamaica no good too. If St. Vincent no good, Jamaica no good neither. Simple. We have pretty gears, we have big sponsor, but that no mean we're good. What are we doing? We cannot move the ball up the field. We need a goal. Look at this. We don't know what to do. Cephas down the flank. Run past a boy. Jeez, I mean, no left foot. Man, beat the man and show him the whole of the football. Keep your body in between. The man a cuss Warner. We are cuss Warner for. Brother, the man a turn up right there, so just put it there, son. We are tell him, say. But I love to know him, I tell him, say. Come on, Reggae Boyz. Chinks a one goal, man. Great keeper punches. This guy is so big and clumsy, man. Vincy rank 173rd, right? Yeah, something like that. Here I thought my suffering was done. No. See him suffering. Come now, flat pacey one, no, man. Jesus, again. What up, Damari? Great cramp and a dead, but we not take him off. I keep telling him, stop talk about, yeah, man, enough good player there to win, man. Brother, the man them boss, and the man don't want to bring on nobody else. See, one fresh person, yeah, I run past him person every time. Cephas. And I won't change that. What a salad. They say somebody goes outside. I stop watch Jamaica match because whenever I have an expectation, them lose. New continent. No, Chile, here we were. We can have a nice, relaxing international break. Just to be stressed out. It has to be studied. Red Skull, I feel you, bro. I feel your pain. I feel all on the pain. Good ball, that, you know. Ooh. I pause Netflix to watch this. When a man new coach is that's what they get. Bailey not get that, bro. Nah, no energy left. I run like a sun in my run pan. Seven minutes, them say people. 7 minutes. I don't even know if I want to say another 7 minutes though. To be honest. Muffin. Ah, boy, man, I tell you. Yeah, but MF, you know, she said the man brain can't keep up with him foot then, brother. Like, the man easily could have, once you beat the man, how the man end up get back the ball from you? He's behind you. Put your body in between the man and the ball. The Mary Great done for. Kaim, come on now to save them. So Oleg's not offside. Referee just block the player to rat it. Well done, Warner. All right, go. Just play him now. All right, go on, Cephas. Run your sprint and go on. Just run them. But don't run it out. Yeah, man, they need some programming, something. St. Vincent deserves to win. They wanted it more, they fought. Yeah, that's true. So maybe it wasn't even weary legs, it's just them being more determined, you know? Cephas cuts it back on his right foot. That's a good. Oh, Warner Brown finish! That was a good cross by Cephas that time. I think we'll get another chance though, so Mike can draw. Yeah, me there in a group and a man said good clearance, Brown. Them people are wicked, you know, man. Good ball. All right. All right. All right. Jesus, Leon, make a better pass now. Cephas, get it out of your feet, no man. You move, you beat the man. Push it out and then bust it now. Well, they're underneath the man foot, him still a try shoot. Golly, man. Crowd I go crazy, everything good happen. I think I'm gonna drunk off myself tonight, people. At least I know I'm not leave my yard again for the day, so I'm good. Get drunk and go have my bed. Four to Honduras now. Why Nicholson poor today. Jesus Christ. Play the ball in that space. "19 years ago since we lose to that side there. Joseph free, wide. And that's going to be a corner to St. Vincent. Not what Jamaica need to come back in this game. Wow, it's now 4-3. Damn. Bermuda not giving up. Yo, you know, say every time this commentator do the game for Jamaica we lose, I him do the damn U17 where they as well, you know. Him do the girls them as well, you know. Yo, stop giving that commentator your Concacaf, please. Jano, 5-3. Yo, Honduras Bermuda game is a madness. Nobody now defend nothing. So the game basically done, people. 1 minute 30 second leave and St. Vincent down there waste out the time. Anderson doing well. And that will be a goal kick for Jamaica. Somehow, Blake plays quickly to Lembikisa. Now to King. King switches the play to Bell. Bell, good first touch. Down the line to Cephas. He'll run at Marshall again. This has been the only offense for Jamaica. He beats him. Oh my gosh, Warner Brown. You cannot touch. Penalty ref! Yes! Warner Brown, get up and get a penalty at least. Blood fire, no. No, Bobby Reed, sink this, please. May I beg you. Jeez, I'm the man that touch that. But him good for get up and win the penalty though. Yeah, man, you know, say you foul him, Marshall. Jaja, thank the Lord. Me wake up this morning. What's the problem? Anderson, you can't be complaining about that penalty call, bro. It was Stonewall. Stonewall. Thank you, Jamie. Wake up this morning. All right, people. Leon Bailey. Oh my God. Please, Leon. I'm begging you to score this. Oh my gosh, Leon. If you shot down this penalty and don't score this in my youth, I'll never forgive you. Come on, Leon. Don't make this idiot save this, you know, man. Leon steps up. Slow run up. And he slats it in. Well done, Bailey. Thank the Lord you scored a goal in Bailey. Jeez and peas, man. Sure. Thank God, Bailey. Still upset, but we never lose, people. Think that's the last kick of the game as well, you know. Pretty sure that's the last kick of the game, people. So there is away goals in play. Boy, I tell you, Concacaf one real doodle place, you know, man. Why we still use these away goal foolishness? Ah, boy, why we have to make life so hard? Anderson say it says 6 on the board, but that's 7 it say Anderson. Oh boy, I can't smile and make take serious thing, make joke, you know. But brother, what kind of performance that Jamaica? Honestly, like what really depend? What would depend? Honestly, like, oh boy, one of the best teams in Concacaf. Joke yeah, make sir. Hey, Warner Brown, me they ready for cuss, you know, but that the way how you miss the ball, like get up back and win the ball back, I rate that. I rate that. But boy, me know say Marshall, number 19, I'm sure him want to go hide somewhere. I'm sure him want to go hide somewhere. Because that was such an unnecessary tackle, boy, man. I tell you. Ah, boy. I'm not even know what to say, people. I swear to you. I'm at a loss for words, man. So the final score in the first leg, people, is 1-1, St. Vincent and Jamaica. The away goal rule is in effect. Yeah, man, it's a big disappointment, man. Yeah, man, I have to find something for blame. The side can get blamed too, but brother, may I tell you that brother, then I help him, man. Jamaica want help, agreed. John no shower curtain, I saw it go to. Boy, you're brave to put Jamaica in your ticket though, you know, boss. That should teach you a lesson. Joe Bellingham. Oh, Chelsea are trying to sign him. Chelsea soon can't spend money again, you know. It's peak for JFF. For real. It's peak. Where Makala do on my team over Anglin and Lati. Boy, I think him can play over Anglin. But brother, I think Lati would have do better than develop. But I lie still. Yo, sorry about your ticket, dog. For real. I know so that's messed up. Yeah, bro. To give away a pen then, that's really, really, really tough on St. Vincent. And the man is going away from the goal at that, not even about to shoot or nothing. Yeah, man, it was a big disappointment. I was worried, very worried when I see Leon take up the ball. Because I know Bobby did if he take it as well. I remained quiet until I see it score. Bobby, I'm going to score this one, Bobby. Yes, sir. I say, Bobby, everybody starts saying, oh, shit, Leon. Yo, saved by the bell. It never looked pretty, that's true. All Brown looked to me livelier than Nicholson, I swear. Look like he might actually score a goal once in the game. Nicholson is so static as a forward, man. Damn. The man just stand up one place. And I think because him stand up so much, when a chance fall to him, it's like him foot them heavy. Him now move them from the game start. Like even the second half, a ball come cross and it end up land to him foot. And the whole long the man take for the sort out him foot and just put it towards the goal. About 3 different defenders come back and take it from him. I said, bro, it takes so long to do something. Do something. Ball land right at your foot, big man. Yeah, would I start him too. I swear. Would I start him too. Because Bowser not show me nothing in the game if I start him again. Like nothing. He was poor, if you ask me. Okay, look like the Costa Rica game. I go forward later, so me watch that. You watch that later. Jamaica fuckery, dog. Yeah, man, that was embarrassing. Not true. Somebody give Cephas the tuning, please. I'm telling you, he's a problem. That dude give defense trouble. What the hell if we did lose? Jason, away goal counts? Yeah, away goal counts in this, so we have an advantage into the second leg still. No, man, the tackle was necessary for my mental health. For real. Nah, lose a draw. I think Jamaica gonna win. Our people, they talking. All right, yeah. Everybody say them a small team and we don't have to worry about them. Young Jenna said the same thing. Not even Sam Allardyce style looks so. Yeah, but Sean Dyche, Allardyce, rolling a one. Whoever we all theorize is picking the team, need to stop picking the team. Let's beg back Paul Hall and give him freedom to pick, choose, and refuse for the greater good. I had one. I can't go against what you just said. Maron Garden bought himself a bit more time. Him lucky. Name say get to. Yeah, typical Jamaica game, you know. Missed 2 easy chances. Well, 3 easy chances. Score a goal that was offside, that wasn't offside, and then make one mistake and not stop the counter or stop the. Actually, a one-on-one where you're defending one-on-one player just turns his back on the attacker. I've never seen that. It was weird. Not the players, the coach is not good. All right, so Rob said it ain't the players, it's the coach. Warner and Sifa should start. I am over Boza. Yeah, Boza was poor, man. Playing style is pass the ball to the open player. Kiss my teeth. I rate Vincy player them, I swear. Yo, Vincy fight hard, man. Trust me. Away goal means so we're gonna try to draw 0-0 next game. Boy, I don't know what they're gonna try to leave Gardner alone. He's like the third assistant. Don't think he's even on the bench tonight. Yeah, I was wondering was he even there today? Because I know I saw when my boy we used to play Trevor Sinclair in some pictures. I saw the Simpson guy and I saw McLaren. I never saw Maron at one point still. Yeah, I never see Maron tonight. All right, people. Before me run off of the stream and go drunk off myself. Let me show you guys what the stats look like in the game, and then we'll go through the individual players and just give them a rating before we cut off of the stream. All right. So Jamaica had 72% to 28, so it pretty much stayed the same in the second half. Jamaica turned the shots around that half. They had 16 total to 8. That I'd say 10 minutes spell in the start of the second half was probably Jamaica's most dominant period, but we could not put the chances away. We created 4 of those big chances and didn't score. I think we scored 1, which was a penalty. We had 3 otherwise. We had 7 shots on target to 3 for them. We had 8 corners to 4. No hiccups. We completed 300 more passes than them. We had 8 more shots, 4 more on target. Let's see, pass completed way more. 21 crosses to 11, 25 throw-ins, goal kicks. Their keeper made 6 saves. Blake made 2. They had 22 tackles to our 13 fouls. You see, there was pretty even there. Now, when you look at the lineups, Jamaica's lineup stats look like this. So 2 very good performances off the bench that I want to highlight first and foremost. Cephas and Warner Brown. Cephas over-dribbled a few times, but most of the time, pretty much beat his man. If you look at his cameo, you probably see some really good stats on there. So let's take a look. All right, so he played 23 minutes. He had 1 shot, 1 on target, that 1 shot, 1 key pass, 1 pass into the final third, 5 back passes, 78% pass completion, 1 of 2 on the crosses, 2 for 2 on the dribbles that he attempted, 18 touches, lost the ball 7 times. So good work from him, and also had 2 ball recoveries in that time as well. And then the other sub that came on shortly before him was Warner Brown. He got a 7.1 in his cameo. 10 minutes he played plus the injury time. He won a penalty, had one shot off target, the header that he really should have done better with, to be honest. 80% passing, 1 of 2 dribbles, 11 touches, was fouled 1 time as well in those 11 touches. Lost the ball 3 times and had 1 ball recovery. So I think he did more in 10 minutes plus injury time than Boza did the entire game. Dixon wasn't on the field long enough to register any stats. But let's go through the starting lineup. So 3 subs made. Blake in goal. Conceded 1, had 2 saves. Relatively quiet on the day. Didn't go long today, or he did 5 times, was successful on 4. So very high passing accuracy for Blake. 47 touches, only lost the ball 1 time out of that. So good playing out of the back today from Blake. But to be fair, they weren't really putting us under much pressure. 8 ball recoveries as well. Then centre backs, Ethan Pinnock. I thought King was actually better than him today, to be honest, if I'm being totally honest with you. 1 shot. Even though King, I don't know what the hell he was doing on that 1v1 still, but I think overall he was better than Pinnock today. Pinnock had 1 shot on target, which he really should have scored. And that's kind of what brought down his score to a 6.4. That was an easy chance with his head that he hit straight at the keeper at 1-0. Could have equalized there. 1 big chance miss. He had 10 passes into the final third, 5 backwards passes, 90% passing accuracy, very good. Very good long pass completion rate as well. Only went long 4 times in the second half, so that's good. They cleaned that up. Was playing a little bit more through the midfield. 12 of 16 though on his long passes. He touched the ball 113 times, lost the ball 13 times out of that. Was dribble past twice, made 4 ball recoveries and 2 interceptions. Very rare for Pinnock to play defense for an entire game and have 0 clearances. That's rare. 6.4 for him on the day, according to 365. Then we have Richard King had the best score on the back line, 7.0. 1 shot on target in the game. 2 shots he took. 1 was blocked and went out for a corner. He had 15 passes into the final third, 2 back passes, 87% completion, 15 long passes, was successful 10 times, 83 touches for Richard King. 11 times he lost possession, had a shot blocked, a clearance, 2 interceptions, 3 ball recoveries. It was 1 for 1 on tackles, 1 of 2 aerial duels, ground duels, 1 of 1. I think I missed some of Pinnock stats, you know. I never seen none of them there. So the man never going on a duel for the whole game? Really? I don't believe that. Oh, so Pinnock never going on no duel. That's impossible. Amari Bell got a 6.8. He had 1 key pass, 12 passes into the final third, 9 back passes, 90% pass completion. Long passes 4 for 6. Dribbles 1 of 2, 74 touches. He was fouled 3 times. Defending, he did commit 1 foul. He lost the ball 9 times. Made 1 clearance, 1 interception, and 3 ball recoveries. So that is Amari Bell's game. Then we move on to Dexter Lembikisa. He got a 6.5 on the day. He played the entire game. Had 1 shot. Had a goal that was disallowed, which was actually, to me, a perfectly good goal. 1 key pass, 9 passes into the final third, 8 backward passes, 73% passing completion. 3 of 9 on the long passes, 1 of 3 crosses, tried 3 dribbles, was successful on all 3. 82 touches, lost the ball 21 times, was fouled once, he committed a foul as well. Dribble pass 1, clearances 1, interceptions 1, and 6 ball recoveries. He was 2 of 4 on his tackles on the day. Then we move into midfield. Soleil McCullough with a day to forget today. Missed a big chance. Caused the error that led to the goal as well. He had 1 shot, it was off target. That was the big chance that he had. 4 passes into the final third, 8 backwards passes, 86% pass completion with 8 backwards passes, as I said, 2 for 4, 50% long passes, 34 touches, 1 error led to the goal, 3 fouls made, 6 possessions lost and 4 ball recovery. He won a tackle. He was successful on his only tackle. 2 of 3 aerials, 1 of 4 on the ground duels. That was McCullough's game. Hayden had the better game of the two in midfield, but that wasn't really a challenge for him based on how McCullough played. He had a 7.0 today, 1 shot on target, 4 passes into the final third, 7 backwards passes, 90% passing accuracy, 1 of 2 on the long passes, 1 of 1 dribbles completed, 52 touches. He made a foul, had lost the ball 8 times, 1 interception, 2 ball recoveries, 100% tackle percentage, 3 for 3. Aerial duels, 1 of 3, ground duels, 4 of 7. Then moving into the attacking area now, this is Damari Gray. He had 4 total shots on the day. Probably had the best move off the left when he cut in and took that really good shot. Forced the best save of the game, I thought, from the keeper. 1 shot on target, 1 off target. 2 shots blocked. He had 2 key passes. He did create 1 big chance. That was the header for Ethan Pinnock right in front of the goalie. 1 pass into the final third. 18 back passes out of his 25. So Gray not really looking to, be decisive with his passing, really only did that dribbling the football. 25 of 28, so high retention, but definitely a lot of those going back to Bell, going back to a midfielder, not really taking much risk with the passing. 2 of 5 on his crosses, 50 touches in the game, lost the ball 10 times, was fouled twice, did commit 1 foul as well, was dribble past once, had 2 of his shots blocked, interception 1, ball recovery 1, and he was successful on both of his tackles. Then Bobby Reed, he moved around in midfield, started out in a more attacking role, then moved back in deeper into the midfield. He had 2 shots, both off target. He did have 3 key passes in the game, 6 passes into the final third, 13 backways passes, 85% pass accuracy, 1 of 1 long passes, 46 touches, lost the ball 11 times, interceptions 1, ball recoveries 2, and he was 2 for 2 on his tackles as well. Then Leon Bailey got the goal from the penalty spot. He took 1 shot. It was on target, so literally took 1 shot in the game, and it was the penalty. Once he was offside, had 4 key passes, 1 big chance created. He created the Shamar chance in the first half. 9 passes into the final third, 7 backwards passes. Now he has 68% passing accuracy, only 7 passes backwards. So he was trying more through passes clearly. Long passes completed 57%. Cross completed only 1 for 7 today. So did try to get some crosses in there. 3 of 5 on the dribbles on the day for Bailey. 57 touches, was fouled twice. Did score the big chance he got from the penalty spot. Did commit a foul. Two final third possession, 1. That's a big stat for him. Like to see that. 25 times losing the ball out of 57. Definitely was trying to do the most creative things. So I can live with the possession loss, to be honest. Was dribble past once and did have 8 ball recoveries, which is good for him. So a 7.9 for Bailey. That was the highest rating on the day for anybody on the team. And then Shamar Nicholson might have played his way to the substitutes bench, to be honest. 80 minutes on the field of play for him, 1 shot on target. And that was a big chance that he missed. That was the only shot he took. That shot came maybe in the first 10 minutes of the game. Didn't have another shot for the next 70 minutes he was on the pitch. 2 passes into the final third, 5 backward passes, 94% accuracy on the passing, 3 of 3 long passes, 1 of 1 on the dribbles. Only 21 touches though in a game where we had 72% possession. That tells me that he's just not moving enough. He's not moving enough, people. How can we have so much of the ball and he only touched the ball 21 times? That's crazy. He did win the ball once in the final third, lost the ball 4 times, 3 ball recoveries, 2 of 3 aerial duels, 1 of 2 on the ground duels. So that's all 14 players that touched the field for Jamaica. As I said before, Kareem Dixon wasn't on the field long enough to register any statistics. On the St. Vincent side, best statistical player would have been Charles, and then Anderson coming next with his goal in this game. But Leon Bailey with the highest score of the game at 7.9, so he would have won the player of the match. Goals both in the second half. Olex Anderson after a good pass from Micah Joseph after some good defending, after a mistake from McCullough, and then Leon Bailey converts from the spot after Warner Brown, who came off the bench for Boza, earns a penalty. So that's the statistical breakdown of everything from the game. Let me get out of this. Everybody's out the Discord, so why am I still here? All right, let me check in with the comment section real quick. Now I've been chatting for a big while, a long time. But let's get this on the screen now. All right, so let me check in with you now. There's no real structure, just 11 players. This year is a comedy thing. One big up Dexter Hayden. Boza were poor, says I had one. Bermuda push Honduras. Yeah, I think 5-3. That one ended up. I didn't understand why Hayden wasn't the pivot collecting the ball, but instead it was Sule who can't dictate the pace. Pinnock and King was struggling with the pace. Yeah, anytime they were on an island, they looked like really, really under threat. King is talented but needs development. He needs to leave JA ASAP. I agree. I think when the game is comfortable, he's comfortable. But when he needs to defend, I don't think he's quite there yet, to be honest. Like I want him to watch back that play and try to figure out why I'm turning back to Alex Anderson like that. Like that's death for a defender. You cannot spin around and turn your back like that. How you going to locate him when you turn back around? You don't know where he is. And Anderson, once he saw him turn his back, he just said, okay, I'm just going to go this way and not stop. And there's no way you can turn around and catch me. So, yeah, he made it very easy for Anderson to finish that off, to be honest. But, look, people, it's 1-1. The away goals rule is in effect. Obviously, the goal is to make it to the Gold Cup. Obviously, as a Jamaica fan, you don't want to see us drawing a game with St. Vincent, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. 1-1, they head back to Kingston. As I said, if 876 Stream and the marketing staff can get the Reggae Boyz fans out to this game, then I really have to give them a lot of ratings because it's going to be a tough sell, So just to recap the score so far in the prelims, 2-1 Trinidad wins over Cuba, so they have 2 away goals and the lead in that tie as they head back to Trinidad for the second leg. Honduras 5-3 in Bermuda after trailing 2-0. So that was a mad game there. Suriname got the win at home 1-0, so big up to Sean and the Surinamese over there. And then St. Vincent and Jamaica draw 1-1 in the fixture in the Arnos Vale. I'll be listening out now. I should get the post-match press conference at some point real soon. So, yeah, once I get that, we'll have a post-match more than like was tomorrow, Saturday. So, yeah, I'll do a post-match tomorrow night, people. We'll play the press conferences, talk about the game in detail. I will put myself through watching it again. It's going to be very tough, but I'll do it. So, yeah, I'll watch the game again, people, and try to break down some more things in detail in a longer stream just dedicated to a post-match. But to be totally honest, people, man need to get something to eat. Man's need the dog. Man need to take out the dog as well because the dog are back. I'm sure she ready to use the bathroom. So, yes, people, I'm going to sort out my household, make sure everything is in order, eat some food. And, yeah, we shall return tomorrow, people. We'll do a post-match tomorrow. And we'll go from there. When I do the post-match tomorrow, we can give our ratings. Of course, I went to and gave you the statistical data ratings from 365, but obviously eye test is not factored in by these things, so that can sometimes make the scores go up and down. So tomorrow, people, I'll do a show dedicated to the post-match of this, where we can discuss everything, talk about if there were any pluses at all to take from the game. And I'm sure the cons will definitely outweigh the pros from tonight's performance, but I'm going to let it digest, not give you that post-match in this state that I'm in now. But in the end, good on the Reggae Boyz to not lose the game. We just have to keep going at this point. But like I said, we do take an advantage back to Jamaica because the away goal rule is in effect. So at least if they score a goal now, we're not playing the game of, okay, we need to win by 2 clear goals or some foolishness like that. So that's the only, I guess, positive for me tonight is that we got a goal and it was an away goal that will count in the tie. Remember, if the last time we got to the Nations League finals with Canada, it was the same type of thing. We got more away goals, so we ended up going to the next round. Hopefully, we don't have to use that to get through this round, and we can actually get a win at Sabina Park on Tuesday. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. They're gonna have to definitely play a lot better than that if they're gonna have me believing they're going to win that game at Sabina Park. So, look, guys, take your chances. You know, guys who didn't have the best performance today, hold up your head. Coach, don't be afraid to make the big decisions and play who you saw perform today. Don't worry about names or none of them things. Just play who you saw perform today. Because I don't think that everybody that started needs to start again. Some changes can be made, I would think, and just make them if you have to. But yeah, once again, people, my name is Jason Gooner. This is Jason Gooner TV, and we just sat through St. Vincent versus Jamaica. It drew 1-1. We're on to the second leg, which is Tuesday. But before then, look out for some content tomorrow where I do a full post-match breakdown. I'll probably open up the call-in line as well, or maybe drop the link if people want to join and talk and discuss. But yeah, this is it. This is it, people. Sydney Snyder is at USL team Tampa Bay Sun. Nice, nice, nice. I don't want to always know what's going on with the female them. Believe me. When we get big, I had one, I can sign you. Yeah, finishing would help, Adam, for sure. For sure. But anyway, people, we're gone. Big up, manners and respect. Thanks for the support. Let me see how much you like the video. Let me see if my poll actually did work today. All right, not too bad. But yeah, on the way out, people, just smash up that like button. Don't forget to smash the like button on the way out. Thanks so much for all the support. I know that a lot of people are streaming, but my true dogs, them really hold it down. We're here with me the whole time, so I really do appreciate it. And yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I'm not happiest right now, but boy, I could have been way more upset than this. So thank the Lord for picking up yourself, Warner Brown, getting on the edge at the end of that. Thank you for the run, Cephas, and thank you, Bailey, for finishing the damn penalty. But anyway, people, tomorrow we'll do a post-match show dedicated to the game, talk about the game, try to find some positives out of it, and you know that we'll have some negatives as well, people. It's just reality. All right, so big up on yourself. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Jason Gooner. This is Jason Gooner TV, and we're out.